I say as I rip into that one and tear out its arm. Beat it. There goes my armor back to maximum.
Horrifying every time I witness it.
You get used to. Well, no, you won't get used to it. I am used to it.
Do I know how this device works off my prior check?
Yes, you do. One thing that I can state further, because your religion check was very, very good, you do know how this device works, and you know that post being able to even out the skill checks between you and the person on the other side, these two paintings open up into a painted world in which you are pushed into the upstairs, essentially. That is how you traverse. It would be open to anybody in the room, so to speak.
Gotcha.
However, specifically with this device, let me explain it to you here. So, let's see. Each creature, when you grab a hold of these two bars on each side, must roll a d6, and they will add or subtract up to the resulting number. The objective, obviously, is to match each skill check. And once that's achieved, a lightning strike will charge the ventilation ports and allow access to the painted travel mirrors. So, yep. Kind of need to match them one by one via d6 rolls from each of you, or whoever is operating the machine.
From his religion check, does Slythe know the basic function of this sending machine?
Yes, I would say so as well.
Sure, anyways.
So who feels more in sync with him? And I just nod my head over the chasm and look down.
Golly gee, it could literally be either of you.
Frankly, your skill set would match his better than mine.
Skill set maybe, but I don't know about the other part. Step onto the circle.
Skill set versus mental.
I take hold of the pipes or rods or whatever they are.
Mm-hmm.
I step onto the circle.
Perfect. All right. First skill check. Let me open up actually just a sheet.
You said it's a d6?
Yes, a d6 is rolled every time, and you need to add or subtract up to the number on each side until they are even between both of you. The first one is strength.
Okay. What's your strength?
My strength is +1.
Okay.
What's your strength?
+5.
What?
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Well, I hit 6 then. I rolled a 1 and I plussed it to 6.
I rolled a 5, so we have to...
No. What's it? My skills. What's it? Mine's 1. Yours is 5. I rolled a 1. You rolled a 5. So we're both at 6.
Perfect.
Nothing.
Is that how that works?
You add or subtract the number that you roll from your check.
Oh, you're
From
on
our
story.
personal check.
Yep.
I think
Oh,
if
so
you
if we
both
both-
subtract, yeah.
Yeah. If we both -5. If I -5 from mine, you -1 from yours, that's 0.
Yeah, that
You both make it 0. Holy shit, we're so good at this.
Damn. I feel like we just
The
dodged a
brain
lot
on
of
these
headache.
motherfuckers.
Observation is the second.
Oh boy. So does it have? Do we have to use the full number on one person, or can we use both numbers to add or subtract from both sides?
It's up to the number that you roll. You can use it on yourself.
On myself, okay. Ooh. All right. I rolled a 1 and I got a +6.
I rolled a 5, and I got a +2. Let's go. Let's both got to 4.
I can only go to 5.
I'm at 5. That works. As this is happening, Slythe is kind of twitchy. Not gonna lie, like you can see he's still visibly agitated.
And you can definitely feel it within your body as well, as these things are kind of morphing your strength and observation. It feels as if it is just forcibly going through your body, but after it is done, you feel at peace, meditative even.
After what he just went through, okay.
Oh, no, I mean simply from the changes happening physically to your body.
Maybe that'll help him calm down. Okay, so we both have a 4, well, 5, sorry.
Arcane?
Yee!
Alrighty, I got a -2.
This is where
I rolled-
been really rough.
I got a -6. Yeah, I got a -5 on my arcane, but I rolled a 6.
I got
I rolled
+9,
a-
y'all.
Oh shit! I rolled a 1.
Perfect. I can
Well, do
minus
we-
the 6 to 1.
Okay, I was about to say I think we can get to
Okay.
-1.
Okay.
We got to 1.
I gained arcane. Let's go.
Dexterity.
Ooh.
Okay, I have a 3.
I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, you have 3. I have 9. I've got +9 on my dex. How about you plus the 4? Then we just call it there.
Yeah.
And one more time.
It's just a stealth.
Are you two matched?
Yeah.
Oh,
Believe
on
so.
on the decks. Okay, perfect. Go to stealth.
Another 6.
Jeez Louise. That does not be signs of things to come. Rolled another 1.
I can. Do I need to use the full modifier, or can I
Nope,
use only?
you can use up to it.
Okay. I'll minus.
So I have
5 to get
I have a
1.
+5.
I have a +6.
I
I'll
can
go
I
down
can
to
add
Rolled
1.
6, and you got +5. You can just go up to 6, right?
Yeah, I'll say I can just add 1 and then we match.
Perfect. Religion.
Son of a
What do you get?
I rolled another 1.
I rolled a 5.
Okay, good, because I have a -3 in religion.
I've got 0 in religion.
Oh,
I can't
that's
move
not too bad.
at all.
Yeah.
I can't
so
move
again-
at all.
So you can just go -3. And meet me.
Meet me down below.
Or I can go +1 so you can meet me at -2. How about that?
Stupid fucking mosquito. Sorry. How does that work? Hold on.
Because you have your religion's a 0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can -3 from the die you rolled, or -2 to get a -2. And then I can give myself a +1.
And you'll both be at -2.
All right. That works. I don't understand it because I don't math, but
It's all good. History.
All right, let's roll a not 1. I rolled a 5. Oh, thank
I
goodness.
rolled a 3, and I got -1 on my religion.
Oh, you mean history?
Yeah, history. Sorry.
I rolled a 5, so I'll just go up to your -1.
Okay, Pog.
Yeah.
Intimidation.
Ooh,
This
This one- mine's a 3, so I rolled a 6, so I'll just add 3 to mine.
Perfect. Seduction. you two kind of meet eyes uncomfortably for a second.
-3.
Not me. Okay, this will be easy to meet. Oh no. Please
wait,
tell me you rolled at least a 2.
I rolled a 4, but I have -3 in my seduction.
Nope, perfect. You can add 3 to that and get to 0.
Yeah.
He gains Riz.
Gain Riz, gain
How,
Riz.
how do you
Chemistry.
fuse this fucking look down and gain Riz?
Had to have minus Riz in the first place.
Persuasion.
Now I am awful in the next 3 stats, so
I got
okay.
6.
Roll the 4.
rolled 6 and I have +1.
Okay, I have a -3, so I'll give myself 4 to get to 1. I don't know if our stats being in a specific spot matter. I'm just trying to get us to the highest.
No, they
stat
are going.
line.
They're going to reset after this, so it's just
okay.
a matter of temporarily matching. Yep.
Gotcha.
Your minds are one.
Oh,
One
now I
with the
understand how it
worms.
works.
Yeah.
I thought it
Yep.
was like have to plus the dice roll. I didn't realize the dice roll was how many points you can go in either direction with your actual stat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took me a minute too.
Were you
Alrighty.
guys close enough for?
Yeah.
persuasion?
I put 4
Yeah.
into mine to get myself to +1 to his persuasion.
Perfect. Nature.
+0 in nature. I rolled
Oh,
a 1.
thank goodness. Oh
How
no.
do you have a +0? You're a fucking tree, dude.
Yeah, and I don't spend much time around my own kind.
It makes you feel any better. I have a -5 in nature.
That's normal.
Yeah, right. I rolled a 6 though, so I'll give myself 5 to meet his 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Holy crap! As soon as you said 1, I was like, oh no.
And last intent.
Okay.
I rolled a 3. I've got -2 in intent.
Oh, I give myself a +1 and match him.
Hey. Okay. Perfect.
Both
A
bad at
large.
reading people.
A large bolt of lightning strikes the 2 rods and sends it kind of right through both of them and into both of you. And it feels as if it kind of... You can feel the electricity run throughout your body, but it does not hurt you. It feels rejuvenating. The mirrors... the paintings on each side begin to kind of form into what looks to be a liquid. You have completed the process.
I now know more about him than I ever would like to. I say softly to Pivot before as I stand up.
What do you think I didn't do?
Yeah. I
And
just
then
gotta look at my hands. Do the... Huh.
I stare over I like straighten up to my full height and I just kind of give him a thumbs up with one of my vine tendrils. And then I proceed to go absolute goblin mode on the corpses left on this section. Goblin, better choice of I go hyena mode on these
There we go.
corpses.
I gotta say, Slythe and me have been killing these little activities.
Sometimes more literally than others.
Not wrong. I guess I slowly walk towards my painting
Perfect.
and just kind of stare at it.
Yeah, as you look at it, like I said, it kind of has like a wave form to it, so to speak.
Is the picture completely gone?
No, the picture is still there.
Mario 64 painting.
Yeah. I
That's
just
how
kind of
folks-
stand next to my painting and watch what those two do.
I'm just gonna pointedly ignore Slythe going goblin mode, and he's gonna go up to his painting.
Slythe finishes eating that corpse, then dashes up towards the other one lying there under the barren tree. Quickly, just very, very surgically delves his... Oh wait, I missed one. Shit, missed one. As I pass the wrapped one, I very surgically just punch into it with 2 of my tendrils, rip out its heart, eat it like a snack on the way as I run backwards towards the last corpse. I snatch that one up, bite its entire left side off, and then go to join Pivot next to the...
He's going smelly yams mode.
And funny enough, pivot painting. The painting is a rabbit chewing on a carrot. Dear Lord.
Nature finds a way.
I
Guys have a
swallow,
fucked up sense of humor.
I swallow the half of a corpse I have just ingested, and I just say, hopefully the next room is less of a mind labyrinth.
Well, honestly, I prefer it that way. Save our strength for fighting solid.
Going to be another metaphor. I say, and then I step into this painting.
Perfect. Yeah, you kind of reach right into the painting and you go right through into what seems like a void of space. However, it brings you up into the next room after a couple of seconds.
It would
I'm
try
imagining-
and follows him in.
I follow after
imagining one of
Favorite
them
goes
water elevators from Minecraft.
in.
Let's see, bring you up to the next level.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, yes, I said it would be like a metaphor. It seems like a metaphor.
Y'all are gotta find the elusive man. No!
Hello, Shepherd.
Shepherd.
Pepper.
Seems the Reaper threat. The Soviet threat is a bigger problem than we could have ever imagined.
We can use this.
We can use
I'll
this
have to play
husk
this game.
dragon if we can just get him out of there.
Lord, no.
It'd be a great boon to humanity.
Sounds like a great idea. What could go wrong?
I spy the singular corpse in the middle of the room and narrow my eyes in suspicion.
Just don't fall into space.
Right.
Oh yeah, what's the floor like?
Yeah, so the floor is imagine it as like a sky rise. It just seems to be complete glass, but as you like look down and through it, it has a kind of a full map of the stars and the planets up above you.
Oh, so this is above us.
This is below you, but it is it matches what you would see if you looked up to the stars.
Gotcha. What the fuck is happening to Uranus?
It's a deep black hole. What can I say?
He's getting fucked.
Hey, I'm gonna roll a religion check.
Sure.
I can't explain why, but this map is fucking with my eyes so much.
I'm gonna...
Dirty 20.
Yeah, so you, as you kind of look around the room... Oh, go ahead.
No, I rolled an agility saving throw to see if his Scythe would trip or not, because he does not like heights. He'll be fine up in a tower, but if he's staring down at the fucking universe, he's gonna... balance is gonna be called into question. He's fine.
Beautiful.
23.
Yeah, you managed to kind of catch yourself. You get that oh god, I hate that feeling so much. That sinking feeling
Vertigo.
that just runs
Vertigo,
through your
yeah.
legs. Ooh, it's terrible. And just rushes up through your body. But you, after a second, kind of do. Oh, hold that thought. We're back to the fight. All right.
Good luck, Tens!
The second your ringtone went off, I looked at my phone because it's the exact same one. You're not the Nokia user, perchance.
I am a sure. we'll go ahead and say yes. I just use my phone and abuse it. That's all I do. I don't ask any questions to it, unfortunately. I'm like, yeah, it works for me. It's a good enough model. Is what I think. Galaxy something or other.
My phone is the most beaten up thing you have ever seen. Its bottom left corner is gone. Its top left corner is also gone. It has several cracks in the middle of the screen. Like spiderweb cracks.
Oh no, I feel the on the front of my phone, like the back part that keeps like the casing on it is kind of like starting to go off from the screen. So I feel that.
Yeah.
Here we are.
So it works though.
Welcome back. Here you are, Tibbs.
I miss it so much. Smile.
What could possibly go wrong?
And
Music's so nice right now, right?
the first turn is yours, Mr.
Space
Simpson.
Odyssey.
I'm going to go over to Maxwell.
Okay. He is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 away.
Okay, I'll use one action to dash.
Okay.
And I would like to give him a potion. The U10 healing potion.
Perfect. And roll for the healing.
Okay. It's a 3d10, right, Mr. Varathia?
For the U10 potion? Yeah, 3d10 plus... 3d10 plus 10.
Max.
He gets back 27.
Yes!
Damn.
Oh, man. You kind of just... how are you giving it to Max?
I rush over.
Yeah, how you give it to him?
I uncap it. I just pull his jaw down and basically just like pour it down his throat.
Into which it's immediately met with like a... You kind of notice some of it dribble from his mouth, and that's perhaps why he gets healed for the 27.
Yeah, and then whenever the second I notice that, I press his jaw against the bottom of the bottle so none of it escapes his mouth. And then I turn back. Did the giving him the potion take up an action or?
Bonus action.
Okay. What I will do then is I will dash forward directly next to the dragon.
Where would you like to end up?
I would have 25 left. I would like to be as close to the dragon as possible.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily matter where, as long as I'm not directly in front of it.
Okay. It's probably alright right here.
Okay. Yep, Elementor.
Perfect. Maxwell gets back up. He kind of just shakes his head as he just saw Thames run probably as fast as he ever has in his life, or at least in the last 50 years. And he goes, I'm still alive! And he kind of goes to stand up, and his back is like, oh my god, I feel like I just got hit by something real big. Looks behind him and sees the impact.
Get back into cover, Maxwell. Maybe need it later, but for now, save your strength.
Alright, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, right here. 5, 10, 15. And he kind of just goes to peek over and look at what's happening here. Let me see if he can do anything else with his turn. Man, he's expended a lot of everything that he has. That's... Yep, that is it for Mr. Maxwell's turn. Let's see. Husk Dragon. Madness 3. So 2 attacks. Let's see. Husk Dragon is going to use... Husk Dragon's going to use the Wall of Pain. So it's the choose 2 destinations and a Wall of Fire goes across both of those.
Okay.
So let me roll, see what
Also,
this-
doesn't a minion get summoned?
Yes, a minion also does at the beginning of this turn get summoned. Let me roll the d20 for that. That is a 10, so it is a tier 1.
Just keep getting lucky, guys.
Alexander Husk. Gonna summon it right here.
You sync with the song?
Yeah, kind of nutty.
Let's see. So it'll use the Wall of Pain. Gotta roll a d6 twice here. First one's gonna be in square 3. So on top of you guys. Next one is going to be to square 2. Alright, so square 3, number generator. Bum, 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 bum. 63 is the max. And generate to square 4. So actually right behind the Husk Dragon, right here. And then the next one. 37 squares is 27. So 10 backwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right up here at the corner. Alright. Let me light that for you guys. Let's make a line. And it is from here to here, I believe I said. Zoop.
So it quite literally only hurts itself.
Yeah, it
The
sets
dragon
itself
has
right on
cancelled itself.
Thank goodness.
Let's see. It is going to take 4d6 fire, and then it's 4d6 chaos here. Okay. 6. 2, 7, 11 fire, and so this is going to be 15, 19, 22, 27 altogether damage it takes. And Soliot takes damage as well.
Sweet, it'll cancel its own concentration.
yeah, it already canceled its concentration for the turn. Actually, it didn't get hit during this round, so it does get 1 turn of ascension. 1 turn of ascension. Let's see. All right. And it is set to level 1 fire here. With a second attack, it is going to use. It's going to use Starfall. So 5 stars fall on the arena. Let me roll for those. First one, 5, 1, 3, 1, and 5. So, let's see. 2 on Maxwell's, 2 on... Oh no, it's just 1 on yours. It's 2 1s. Okay. So let me roll for yours, because I already have it in the number generator. 63. Let's see. Actually, I didn't. So 7 with the first star in your square, which would head 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 just on the tail of the Husk Dragon. This thing is going insane.
Let's go. Rid itself of its confusion.
Actually, though, 55 is the amount of squares in Maxwell's, so he has a pretty good chance here. 42 is the first one, and 18 is the second one. So 18, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, right here. And 42 is the other. Let's see. 3, 1, What's the maximum? So it's 13 back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So both of these are going to miss Maxwell. And one of these is going to hit the Husk Dragon for 1d20 plus 5 impetus unless it rolls an agility saving throw of 19 or higher to be able to dash. Wow, it rolled a 1. I don't think that's going to do it. I'll be honest with you.
Crazy.
Yep, it goes into the negatives for the agility. That's good. So it's going to take the 1d20 plus... plus 5. It takes 9 impetus damage. And Soliet is going to take her damage. That's the Husk Dragon's turn. The Lesser Alexandrite Husk, let me open up its thing here. The Lesser Alexandrite Husk is going to see you, Thames, and run right up to you. And attempt to... It's going to attempt to bite you.
Okay.
It's a flat roll. It's a 3. So it rolls a 3 to attack.
It somehow misses Thames.
And I think that is... Yep. That has to be its turn. I can't do anything else. Back to you, Thames.
Let's see. It didn't hit me, so it didn't give me a damage bonus. Unlucky, you know. I, however, am going to be really annoying, and I'm going to move diagonal bottom right.
Bottom right, yep.
I'm going to move to my right. I'm going to Viscous Burn towards the dragon. We speed running it, getting more burn levels.
Nice.
Let's make an agility saving throw of 12. And so does the...
13 altogether from the Husk Dragon.
Okay. It does pass that one.
The Lesser Alexandrite Husk. Let's see. Rolls a 5 on the die. And... it's a 12 on the die, like, for... It has a +7. Yep.
Okay. Then neither of them are affected, but I'm going to do it again, so...
Okay. Roll. Alexandrite... Rolls a 13.
Total? Damn.
For the Husk Dragon. The Lesser rolls an 11 altogether.
Okay, so the Lesser is set on fire and takes... 3 fire.
3 fire damage, and it is on fire, level 1, I believe. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll ignite Kratos, and then I'll use my bonus action to guttural taunt.
Okay, huge. So intent for both of them.
Yep.
The Lesser Alexandrite Husk can't pass at all.
That's a 23 on the intimidation.
Right, so let's see.
Pretty intimidating.
It rolls a 20. So yeah, both of them are taunted.
Does that make the madness go up for the Husk?
It does indeed. It goes up to level 4. The Madness of a Killer.
Oh.
Attacks deal an additional 15 chaos damage for each attack. Will attack 3 times in one turn. Will be done at random. The amount of potential targets in the attack will double. The amount of... The amount of potential targets from madness special attacks doubles. I'll have to go back through that and just read it in 1 second. If the attack misses or doesn't kill the target by the end of its 3 attacks, Soliet will also take 20 mental damage per. If a target is killed, the madness will be cleansed and the dragon is hastened its next turn.
Okay. And then I'm going to walk right up next to the Husk Dragon.
Okay, right back up to it.
Yep.
It goes over to Maxwell. Told Maxwell to stay still. He's going to... You know, he's gonna ready... I'm just gonna have him ready, since he's not doing anything, a movement action to dash, should he need to. We'll do that. And I will leave it up to a save to see if he gets hit by something, actually. But I will make him prepared to dash should he really need to. This will give him kind of like advantage on certain agility saves. Let's see. Goes back over to the Husk Dragon. So let me just reread this really quickly, because sometimes, you know, I write things and they come out poorly. Let's see, what did I write here? The amount of potential targets in the attack will double. Oh, okay, I see what I'm saying. The amount of potential targets from the madness special attacks also double. Okay, so essentially, if there is an attack that targets 5 or summons 5 stars, for example, with the Starfall, it now summons 10.
Oh.
Oh, fun.
The single targeted attacks would target like 2. Example. It has 3 attacks. At the start of its turn, the fire goes out. It is going to get rid of the level 1 fire after it takes its damage here. Mark that down.
That's another Ascension block, or does it get the second level?
Because it took it at the beginning of the turn, yep, it would block that turn of Ascension, so it's at 1 currently. Let's see.
Just keeping it at bay. Good job, tanky boys.
It is going to use... It's taunted. You didn't hit it, so it wouldn't know specifically that you were right next to it here, but it just knows that kind of something in the area is calling its attention. Let's see. I would say that because you taunted it, it's going to use more targeted attacks, as it thinks it kind of knows where you are, but it's so maddened to the point that it doesn't specifically know where you are. It's going to use 5-fingered cage. The Husk Dragon slams its claws down on top of a target, and because it's maddened, it has to choose this at random. This is within a 10-foot square. Targets must make an agility saving throw of 17 or higher to dash out of the way of the attack, or it will be caught under the palm of the dragon. The husk will bring its head to the ground and fire a burst of chaos breath from its throat, dealing 5d8 plus 15 chaos damage. So it gets 4 of these claw attacks altogether because of its maddened state.
Okay.
Let me roll for those. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 2 of them are in Sector 1. Another one is in 2, and then there's 1 in 5. The only one we have to worry about really is Maxwell here.
Max is in 6, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he is in 6,
He's
yep.
just
Yep.
he's just sitting over that.
He was
little
by 1
line.
minute, sorry.
He's gaslighting. He's
Catch-
gaslighting.
One of
King.
these is not like the other.
He's got me. So just the 20 damage to Soliet here.
She showed her true colors.
Let's see. Mark that.
And
Second attack. He is going to use. It's going to use Ajir's Firestorm. The Husk Dragon breathes fire into the sky and then clasps its claws together, focusing it into a 5-foot pillar. The fire is then launched to the ground. Target must make an agility saving throw if it, is on them. Let's see. So this is 2 of them that it fires out. First one is in 3. Second one is in 1. So, you guys, let me roll.
Please land directly on itself.
That'd be kind of nasty. 63. Has a good chance to.
You're making a good case of self-harm, so yeah, it's...
I'm really out here trying to follow Solyot's example, for real.
It's 40.
Yeah, let's not have that be a quota bars dungeon.
Anger hurts no one more than yourself.
Yeah.
That's the message we
go
want.
mad.
Not to hurt yourself.
32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. It does land right on top of its arm here. I do believe at least. Let me count. So 23 backwards. 6, 12, 18. Oh no, wait. 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So it would actually be right here. Rather, sorry. I miscounted in the beginning. Which is just behind the Thames here. It ends up missing you. I don't think it has any splash to it. Just let me read it quick. 5-foot pillar. Yep, and that's it. So it lands right behind you. It's going to take its so it's going to take the 20 damage. And for its third attack, it is going to use I'm gonna have it use the 20-ton Peacekeeper. So it's gonna swing its tail 35 feet around itself. Targets inside the range gain the reaction for their movement action to run out. Otherwise, they take 5d10 plus 30 strength damage and are knocked prone. I believe you're still under the effects of Will of Last Turlian.
Yep, until my next turn starts.
This husk is going to run. It's gonna just see the dragon start to whoosh, whoosh, start to whip its tail, and it's gonna start to try to run away.
I'd like to make an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Dude's got survival instincts, and you're like, hell nah.
A zombie with self-preservation, I think not.
By the way, since Kratos informed 2, this is 3 attacks.
Oh no! No!
This poor bastard.
Let's see.
They work for Soy. Fuck them.
So true.
Not willingly.
Making sure. This
I don't think
works.
there's redeemable as the party. Call me crazy. Most because look down is, but
First attack with a hammer is 10.
10 misses.
Okay, second one's at 14.
14 does hit.
And the bolt is a 13.
That also hits.
Okay. So 1 bolt and 1 hammer. Do I get the... No, I guess I technically haven't been hit, so unfortunately no extra damage bonus. That is...
just means you haven't been hit.
Well, hit by the hammer, yet. Every time I get hit, I get a damage bonus. That is, if my math is mathing, 26 points of fire.
This thing is extremely dead. It falls down to the ground as you strike it with the first attack, actually. It was pretty low HP to begin with. And it just kind of gets crisped up immediately. The Husk Dragon then activates one of its passives. Let's see. Soul Structure. This unit cannot heal under normal means. It can only heal from absorbing a soul. If this unit kills another nickel creature, or another nickel creature dies, within 50 feet, it absorbs their soul and heals for the target's max HP. Yep, for their max HP. This soul can only be recovered by destroying Soliet, or if she decides to release it. So it is going to heal the Husk Dragon for 10 HP.
Okay. I'm really glad I didn't let Max die.
It would have been outside of the 50-foot range, right?
Maybe. No, I think it was within 45 feet.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, good thing.
Yeah. The other Alexandrite husk was out of its range perfectly. So I think it was like another 15 feet away or so. And that's it brings its tail around and does hit you, Temps, so you get another stack.
Okay, well, it's about to be gone soon, but...
Oh, got you. You are knocked out.
Okay. Since it didn't do any damage, just Soliet mauled about that one too, or no?
You can see kind of visibly that Soliet doesn't seem to be, as this dragon is like striking you, doesn't really seem to be in charge of it. The dragon is just kind of striking at random, and you hear a voice actually when this tail swings around that just states, "Where are you? Where are you? You can't hide forever. In the closet. Well, the axe will make its way through." And the tail swings around and knocks you prone.
Okay, by mauling I meant, like, did they take mental damage? Since
Oh, yes, it still takes mental damage for the attack. Yep.
Okay. Also, Hyrenthal, anyways. Yep.
All right, and that is the Alexandrite Husk's turn. And, right, let me save that quick. We're going to be going back down to the board here. Put the nice peaceful music on now. No. All right, here we are.
I'm still amused by the fact the first attack she took damage for in that little run was fire. I was making a fire bad joke on Frankenstein, by the way, earlier. I said,
No,
one of her weaknesses was
so fucking funny. Who was it that was it? It was Look Down, right? That was going first.
I rolled a 3.
Wow.
I moved towards the yellow window and jumped
right
through it.
And you go zoop right over, and there is a letter.
What letter is it?
Letter I.
Letter I.
Bring that up, actually.
That's pretty close.
There you go. And Mr. Slythe.
I roll a 15. Stupid mosquito. Sorry. I hop down the hole. That's one. I see here this entire. Oh no.
And anytime you need to look between levels, just let me know and I'll look it up and down for you.
There's no spring that lets me go back up, is there?
Not here, unfortunately, no.
Damn. Well, and there's no saving movement until the next time.
I'm sorry. What was it?
There's no saving movement until the next.
Saving movement. What do you mean by that? Sorry.
Like, if I end my turn here, do I keep 14 until next one, or no?
I would say. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, at the very least, I know Tim's on the mechanism was allowed to, but I don't know if that's different.
Let's see. Let me think about that. Actually, I don't want to expend it this turn. Sure. I'll let you hold on to it.
Make sure you note it down
Right.
in case
Yeah.
we don't come back around today.
Yeah. I'm mostly just thinking because, like, there's no point for me to move to that spring right now. I remember there being a window up top, so I'm just going to wait for Look Down to get over here, then I'll yoink him and take him with me.
Come here.
Might be a minute, but
Yeah.
Music's going hard, by the way. Chat, I love you. How are you guys doing?
especially if the dice keep rolling threes.
Can't believe they're fighting their persona bow ties.
Persona!
It was Mr. Thames next.
I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Can I add it to my 16 of not using it? Or no?
Yeah, I'll say that you can keep it. Yep.
Okay, because I'm probably going to be on this contraption for a while. I'm going to be 100% with you. However, I'm going to use the contraption and give bonus movement. Let's see. That is a fucking nat 20.
Okay. Massive.
Hey, pivot. Take 30 movement.
Oh. Okay.
If he rolls a nat 20, does it double the amount of movement points he can bestow?
No.
Mr.
try,
DM,
good try.
why don't you give me 60 movement points to hand out?
He's a little unfair, really.
We'll be here for
God,
hours.
You said 30 points?
Yes, because I have a plus 10 to strength.
Okay.
On top of whatever you're gonna roll. Let's go.
Well, I gotta take the bonus turn, then I take my turn.
Oh, fair.
Spend 1 to step on this platform here.
Okay.
And that pops the door in front of me, yeah?
The door in front of you is still closed, and it seems like it's just still closed completely.
I'm gonna shift the platform to my bottom left, to my bottom right. Just
Gotcha. To your bottom right.
I mean, like one space over. Like just bypassing the door.
Bypassing the door. So like here?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Got you. Yep.
And then step onto that, step on the platform.
Okay. And onto the platform.
Alrighty.
What is your oyster?
I don't mind scrolling down a bit.
Sure.
I'm gonna take the platform to my far left, the one in the middle, and bring that down to connect slides and look downs areas.
Slide and look down right here.
Yep.
Go.
Alrighty. Let's. And then the 2 to my left, the upper one, the bottom one, I'm going to bring right up to slides upper right and connect it to the upper right.
Upper right here. Oh, I
Yep.
see. And connect it to the other. Got you.
Yep. Shit, I guess I'll just start walking around. Alright, I'm gonna head up to the eastern drawbridge.
Okay. 20.
I'm gonna head across.
Okay. And you come across a litter.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it goes right here.
6. Hmm. Let's see. I'm gonna take 2 more steps to the right. Bring one of my southern platforms up to connect.
Let's see. Any one of these in particular? Just
Let's do the yellow one.
connect.
Yep, and then I'm gonna step across the other side.
And one more, you said?
Go up one.
Autosave, autosave. There we go.
And step up on the diagonal. Yeah, and I'll bring my other 2 floating platforms there up to me and just straight out.
Out from you here. Okay.
Yep.
Let me
And I think
reveal
that's
that.
all 30.
Race fog. There we go. Okay.
Yep.
And then your actual turn.
Yep. A legendary 8 points.
Let's go.
I'm gonna step onto the second platform there.
Okay.
One more. Bring the one behind me forward.
Oops. Yeet.
Step forward. Go grab my litter.
Grab the D.
letter here.
Grab the D.
Goes here.
I feel like that's gonna be some meme that goes right over my head.
Probably. Corner. Can I bring tiles up vertically?
Can you bring them up vertically?
Like to the spring platforms that slide goes on?
Oh, no, you cannot move them. Yeah, they're just
Okay.
on this level. Yep.
Roger, Roger.
That would have been fun.
Sure would have.
They only move on a 2D plane, however, no 3D for them.
Alright, so I guess I'll just keep walking. Go one to the bottom right. And then 2 down. And that's it.
Just erase the fog in there. So, beautiful. Make it nice and clean. All right. Save this. Turn the screen black. Be back to Soliets and Marth.
Paint it black.
Blur.
You killing anyone.
Let's see. To the next memory. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, bum. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling.
Can't believe that Solia named herself after Pivot.
Huh?
Pavania.
Pivid Vanya, can you believe it?
Impossible.
Imagine being so unoriginal. Wait a minute, no, it just means that she really cares about you.
Wait,
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
kill her.
Wasn't she Pravania when she was a child? Doesn't that mean she named him after her?
I had the name before I met her. Fuck off.
Chad is solely at Pivot's mom.
Mama.
I mean, adoptive mom. She killed her, his real mom.
You're not my real mom.
Solia opens up the diary and begins reading it to Pavania once more. With a renewed sense of vigor and my youth restored, I left the Harrowmane Isles behind me, telling Dr. Herschel I would give him the highest commendation to my father. He thanked me for being the greatest test subject to ever enter his lab. It was oddly the most heartfelt thing I'd heard him say, but not even close enough to warrant reciprocation. Now that I had made my ceremonial return to Mechalite without Niall breathing down my back, I had some business to conduct. With no one to inherit the money I made at the monastery, I had a stockpile of gold to collect. I needed a secluded location to live in, far away from the eyes of nosy rubberneckers. I knew for a fact that the mountains west of the Lake of Repose had been untouched for a long time. Conservationists begged the king to halt any and all land development there in a desperate attempt to let endangered mountain wildlife repopulate. With enough money and charm, however, I was able to purchase a small plot of land. When I returned to Baldesh to collect my things, Niall was beside herself.
I
There-
can't remember the last time I heard that term. Holy crap.
There once again was no formalities, no welcoming party. Instead, she sat me down and started grilling me. I told her it was awfully presumptuous of her to assume my youthful form and revival were my fault. I almost felt bad about ratting out dear Dr. Herschel Gradix, but like he said, sometimes you need to take in order to receive. Niall personally visited the island. As you kind of see, she gets on a boat herself and makes her way to visit Dr.
We can't see the
Yeah,
screen.
we can't see shit.
Ooh!
I was waiting for some grand reveal of some secluded location.
Yeah, same. I was like,
she visited, there you go, sorry about that. I didn't realize, sorry, I have Josh's face on my other monitor. Can't see it. It's my bad. She visits, Herschel Gradix. And, she kind of looks him in the eye and he says, "Oh, I was just giving the daughter of the king. My lady, and she just executes him without even a moment's notice or question. Kills him right on the spot. She executes him personally for conducting immoral and illegal reanimation research. Of course, when accused, the mad doctor replied with, "I was only trying to save Whitefield's daughter." Needless to say, I was spared and I was the victim. Experimented on against my own will. And it flips forward to 2 years later. Niall seemed insistent on asking if I would like to work inside the monastery again every time I visited Baldesh. No doubt she wants to keep an eye on me more than ever before. But I told her that I've moved on in life and wish to spend my newly gifted youth learning and exploring. The look on her face when I replied like that is so precious. Delicious irony. I wish I could live on that alone, but alas, I have other needs to fulfill. I've refined Dr. Herschel's research and have even created my own spells for it. Harrowmane fools fall too far into depravity and become victims of indoctrination. Chaos is horribly dangerous, and I'd argue only the right and brightest minds can tame its cataclysmic pull. I still need to steal vitality in order to live, but I've done so in a much less painful way. I call it Dethreading. I have a secret clientele of patients that wish to forget terrible memories and thoughts, sometimes on a daily basis. They come to my domain and I take their tragedies away. The only thing I ask in return is part of their soul. Not a tall task, I mind you. Souls are fragile but mend themselves at incredible rates, sometimes faster than bodies themselves. My clients leave happy and painlessly and get to live a life of endless pleasure. The small business will grant me eternal youth and beauty. I'll wear it better than that crazy bitch ever could. And the screen fades to black once more.
Now, I don't know if any of you have watched What We Do in the Shadows.
No, I've never seen it, actually. I don't think so.
I'd recommend it. But, it's a certain episode with witches and eternal youth.
Oh,
And that just reminded me of that.
very similar. In the same vein, at least.
Way to steal that
Witch-
idea.
What's it? Business, which, yeah, it has its similar veins. Much more crude joke in the show, though.
Oh.
There's this running gag where everyone's with the one character's like, the witches, they're coming to steal your semen.
What? No.
It's a very, very crass show, I'm not gonna lie.
She's de-threading a little bit more than their memories, I guess. What happened to them
Oh,
trousers?
no.
Reddit and making a bank. All right.
I can't believe that it's part of the Hollywood elite. What's next, John Cena?
It's funny until you see the drill.
No.
Sulyet kind of starts off her turn. Let's see, she has used 3 abilities, 3 normal abilities. Sulyet Prime. So she is going to finally be able to, one of her skills, if I've waited this long. Sulyet must use 3 regular abilities and attacks before she can use a single special ability. She must use a different attack every turn, which she has. So for her special ability, she is going to use... She's going to use Writhing Agony. Sulyet casts a demonic curse on the arena floor, turning it into a wasteland of souls. For each attack dealt to an enemy by Sulyet, the souls will wrap around the attack and transform it into necrotic damage. After Sulyet casts her next special ability, the arena will erupt, dealing 20 necrotic damage to anything inside of it except her. And this will return the arena to normal once more after that should happen. But yeah, everything kind of starts to transform into this just disgusting, deteriorating landscape before their very eyes. And Marth is going to... What
What you gonna do, Princey boy?
At this point, Sulyet's gotta have like a really bad headache.
yeah, she's just kind of being pounded on over and over within her own mind. And Marth actually kind of sees her kind of just taking damage as she's realistically not being hit. She got hit, obviously, last turn, but... and he kind of looks into her eyes and hears a rumbling from up top. As if you would if you put your hands over your ears and were speaking. From the inside of your own mind, you would hear these very muffled, just... and large crashes from seemingly outside are starting to happen around them. And Marth looks over at Sulyet and says, well, it seems that my friends are doing pretty well. I think that they'll make short work of your husk dragon. I have faith. Faith. Yes, and I'm sure that'll be more than enough to carry your friends through. And she kind of just like looks and smiles at Marth, and she's like, But you really should have seen Maxwell a couple of minutes ago. She kind of brings her hand over to the portal that is next to Marth here, and televises Max basically hitting a tree and it imploding and firing him several feet away and getting knocked. And she kind of just smiles and laughs. She says, "Don't be angry, darling. He got right back up. He has a hard head, that one. I'm sure he'll be okay." And it currently shows him hiding behind cover. Marth, very angrily, is going to... let's see. It's too early for that. He's going to attempt to devour her. He eats a target doing 10 damage each turn. Marth heals for half of the amount of damage dealt, so she's going to take 10. Let's see. Soliet. Gonna take 10 damage.
I'm starting to think Marth is the freaky one here.
And, alright, cool. That is going to be Marth's turn. If she hits him while inside of him, he obviously has to spit her out. And we go back to the party.
I like how Solia just completely omits anything of the previous minute before Max went down.
Yeah, she doesn't want him seeing it.
No Narcos twerking. Didn't happen.
Yeah, none of that. Alright, let's see. Disable fog, and no more hiding. Perfect. So, like I said, you are kind of on this, this glass that's looking down below. You manage to, Slythe, after a couple of minutes, see that you are indeed not going to fall through.
The vertigo recedes. Right.
Pivot, you said you were rolling a religion check, or?
I did roll it, and I think I announced the result as we swapped over. I believe it was a dirty 20.
Right, it was a dirty 20 indeed.
Yeah.
And so a religion check. This is the room for Aldrich Scion. It seems as if there's no kind of prerequisite for you to move on from this room. In fact, not very many people actually do visit this room. It seems as if there was only one person inside at the time of the events unfolding. And, you know, he must have been a very devoted follower. But you kind of get to look at the overall landscape of the sky that is above you, that you see most nights, except in greater detail. You recognize that this planet here is the home planet that has since been devastated and destroyed by the from the Star Scions. And Aldrich Scion's slumbering pod is just in the center of the room here. Nickel Mensha, actually, from above, you can see that this is Nickel Mensha right over here.
Some
Got two
very
planets
stupid
orbiting it?
soldiers who will be very angry when they learn the world is round.
It's not.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nickel Mensha's actually flat.
What?
Good.
Forgot about that.
The creator stated the most powerful shape was a disc.
And proceeded to put his Shrek DVD within the DVR.
Okay. Is there any significance to the infinity sign in the middle of the room, or?
Sorry, hold on. Just give me one sec. The infinity sign that you see at the center, no, there is no significance to it. It looks like as if it is a power source for the ship specifically.
So a god slumbers in that pod? I ask Pivot.
Not that one specifically, but one like it.
Damn, we might have used a god's help right now. How do we leave?
I believe there's stairs just over there.
But are those real stairs? Look down. Go up.
I look down and start going up the stairs.
I'm quite sure they already upstairs. Eldritch silence everyone one to gatekeep the next step. Pivot starts walking over the stairs.
Yeah, I also start walking over to the stairs.
And it's like the idea that as you're walking over, look down, just falls through nothing and just lands back on.
I don't know.
There's no floor.
You do indeed
I-
make your. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
As we walk by, I grab the heart of that follower, but I don't eat it. I carry it with me as we proceed to the stairs.
Snack for later.
Perfect.
Somehow that's worse.
Bro's really out here fucking taking the one follower away from his god.
One follower at a time.
He'll have more.
Because you are looking down, just give me an observation check really quickly.
Oh.
Slide.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, it's like, damn it.
look down. You see the stairs.
I get a 18.
Just quickly as you grab the heart of this corpse here, you see scratched into the glass right above the ship, abandoned.
Oh.
I don't know why I find that so funny.
Well, fuck.
Look down, you make your way up the stairs. I'm assuming you two are following as well.
Yeah.
Bring you
Just
back up
before
here.
we leave, anything at all special about this room? Like anything that might suggest a deeper usage or, like, yeah.
I will say, as you kind of just take a look around the room itself, it seems like it's not typically used much at all. It doesn't really seem that there is a much of a purpose other than just kind of praising that they're the one follower's god.
It's just here to take up space.
You
Right.
head up into the next room. As you head up into the next room here, you are immediately met with what feels like what we probably went through today, Mr. Josh. An earthquake kind of below your feet. As you begin bouncing up and down very subtly, it seems that you are in the center of a room that is constantly moving up and down. Rhythmically. At the corner of the room, I will say, there is a lesser Alexandrite husk with a bomb strapped to it inside of an elevator, which seems to be the way up. It seems incredibly fixated and mesmerized by the music that is slowly rumbling through the room.
Oh, we're in the middle of a fucking god speaker. Okay.
Yeah. I go to the piano.
I'm gonna roll a religion check, and I'm pretty sure this is Bidabo.
Yep. Beebadoo.
Bidabo. 17 on the religion.
Yes, so this is a very, very exciting place for quite a few people to come each year for Senders. This is like definitely one of the main destinations that they always like to stop by, regardless as to whether they celebrate Beebadoo or not. Music and dance seems to be much of a universal language for the people of Nickelmentia, and Beebadoo's kind of tribute room here is no different. There are plenty of instruments on the inside of this room, drums as well as piano, harps, and a lute at the center. And as the room is kind of shaking, you notice that there are bells at the very outer rim and ridge. It seems as if it is a tambourine itself.
Down Sarah Giant's tambourine! Let's down goes to the piano.
Okay.
This other guy in the elevator is very, very fixated on music.
Yes, it seems like he's kind of, mindlessly
Right.
listening.
I believe the elevator's on way up, so we're gonna have to draw him out if we'd like to use it.
Which one of us knows how to play a lute?
I can play piano and drums.
Oh, there seems to be some nice bongo drums up there for you.
Yeah, but there's a reason I have to go to the piano.
Mm.
I don't think Pippin can play any instruments, can he?
You could try. But no, not realistically.
Slice doesn't have hands.
You can play a harp.
Can't play off, that's true.
You could fucking shred a harp.
I guess that's why there's two.
If nobody does anything, I'm just gonna say now that Look Down starts playing the song that Alice taught him.
Play it out vocally as it's happening. This is all performance based.
I don't know the fucking song.
Go for it.
I have to vocally play out a
Yeah, you
piano
better
song
believe it, baby.
on the fucking spot.
Yep.
Wow,
It's
you're
Clocks
the
by
worst
Coldplay.
kind of person. It's nothing by Coldplay. I can promise you that.
No, it's got to be Clocks.
No,
Doo
it
doo
is
doo.
nothing
But
by
also roll a check for me and then add 3 to it.
Oh my goodness, thank you. 17.
It sounds really good if that's any pressure or consolation.
I still have to make up a fucking song and then try and piano it in my voice.
Yeah.
That does not
Vigil's
consolation prize.
Nightmare.
Da-da-da.
Yeah, you play it and you hear the da da da, and the Alexandrite husk seems to just look over in your direction momentarily, and then kind of once again put its hands out to each corner of the wall. It seems like it wants to focus in, but once you stopped playing, it lost interest.
Gotcha.
So you gotta keep it going.
All right. Well,
Okay.
wish
I
me
make
luck as
my
I try
way
to
towards the harp.
Yes. Pippin, would you like to join in?
No! I do not have a musical mode in my body, I'm afraid.
When it gets to the middle of the room, shoot it.
Can do.
Slythe plunks a singular string on the harp to test whether or not it will break when he does so. And he tries very much to not use a part of his tendril that has a thorn.
Yeah, you go to pluck it, and it seems fairly resilient as it goes doom right back into place.
Right. Mosquitoes in my face. Gotcha! Ha! Fuck that mosquito. Right. Should I roll?
Go ahead and roll, and then we'll see how good the performance is based on that.
4!
Oh no!
Yeah, the plucking seems incredibly out of sync and to a different tonal key than what Look Down is playing altogether. All right, go ahead and perform it for me.
Doom dong doom ding doom ding doom dong ding doom dong dong ding
Look
doom
down.
dong.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
What is this My Singing Monster shit?
And it slowly makes its way, starts climbing, and it gets to the center of the dance platform and starts spinning.
Now, goblin! Doom, doom, doom,
Okay, then. Cast Volcaniceth with 4 spell points and bless this.
Go ahead and roll. Yeah, it definitely hits. This thing is unsuspecting.
Can I stop now?
Yep.
Okay.
For 22 damage.
Oh my god.
I dash to the edge of the room and dive onto my stomach.
I keep playing.
And this thing gets launched. It goes vroom, vroom, and blows right into the wall. The wall seems to manage to absorb the blow of the explosion, as it kind of seemed to explode right here. Guts and blood, entrails just kind of fly right onto Lookdown's face as the Alexandrite husk plummets off of the wall and falls down.
Like any other psycho killer movie, Lookdown doesn't flinch and just keeps playing.
Right. Let's never talk about this ever again. And I go
I thought
towards
that
the
was
elevator.
lovely.
Don't patronize me, Goblin.
I'm so excited for this. I'm so happy.
Thought about just dragging it out more.
Oh, hold on, I didn't say I left.
Sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. Pop off, King.
I'm still playing, all right?
Let's see. And are the other two? Are you guys heading to the elevator here?
Yeah.
God, yes.
Pivot's gonna wait outside the elevator. Just look down. We need to go. We
I
can always
look
come back
down,
later.
stop playing, and then I join them.
All right, everyone, cram inside the elevator. I
Oh,
promise I
that's the
won't
one,
put worms
man.
in your shit.
Oh,
And
the
it's
the piano sound that I had in my head was the xylophone opening to Lil Dicky's song. That's what was in my brain. The fucking it wasn't what came out, but it was I was trying to form in my brain. And I realized that. No, the Joan faded. Right now, looking all shady.
Oh,
Let me freak. Is that one?
let me freak.
Anyways,
You step on the elevator, and it seems as if it starts to just kind of low rumble, bounce off the ground a little bit. And as you all kind of stay, it begins bouncing more and more as the tambourine goes doom, 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 woo! And it bounces you up into the next level. Woo.
I have a subtle feeling this one is about greed.
22 on the religion.
Yes, so you look around, and one of the dead giveaways for sure is all of the gold on the ground and the chests, and the kind of liquid gold flowing from the waterfalls down below. This is the Chamber of Belor. And actually, let me give you a better description as well. My 100 of tabs I have opened. There are two greed statues that you recognize at the center of the room, Pivot. These are to keep people from stealing the fortunes of Belor and leaving with them. Not that any sender would realistically do that, but people in the past most certainly have come to try to rob these areas. And at the center of the throne here is Belor's throne itself,
Oh,
where
good
she
job.
is supposed to sit and talk amongst her peers.
Hold on a minute.
I go and try and free that child.
I go and free Tim Tam. He's the important one here.
It is Tim Tam.
You run
I
over.
kind of-
Yeah, go ahead.
I walk slowly and annoyedly after them because with every footstep, my my feet jingle the coins underneath, and I dislike the sound.
Kind of hot stepping on the ground. Pivot, you reach kind of around the same time as Lookdown. Lookdown, as you round the corner around the statue, you get a better view at who is inside this cage, and you see that one of the children is indeed there.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna say Penelope.
Penelope's in. And Pivot, as you kind of run up to this statue with a blanket on its head, I'm assuming that you pull it off.
Yes.
And you see Tim Tam just kind of look at you. Oh, well, it seems I was mistaken, Master.
I thought you were back at the castle.
I, well, had different plans in mind.
Different plans in mind. What are you doing here?
Timothy Tamarack serves one master and one master only. And he spins in a circle, and as he spins back around, he appears. Let me find the token here.
What the fuck?
He appears.
I had a feeling. Okay.
There's no way.
I will feel nothing when I kill him.
Hey!
He appears before you and says, "My name is Timothy Tamarack, and I am not your pathetic Tim Tam that you have back at the castle. I serve only one sworn master, and I have taken this young girl's face and memories and hidden them within my own pockets." And as he says this, you kind of feel your body start to change before your own eyes. And
Oh, not again.
yes, you guessed it
Ow,
right.
my legs!
You're in fact still in a dream. Let me grab Pivot. The worm enthusiast here. And oh shoot, I gotta go and grab Slide. I gotta hide the screen really quickly. He's part of just assets that exist. I don't have a token for it, he's just assets.
When Pivot sleeps, his real self awakens.
Oh god.
My own Jekyll and Hyde, but it's fucking Sorcerer and Worm Man.
Grab and bring it back up. Oh god. Where are we? Hey, here we go.
As life, the actual tree appears, he immediately code switches. When he was still his normal self, he seemed angry and annoyed and ready to kill something, and now he is looking at the pretty birds.
Timothy Tamarack looks at you, Pivot, and he says, "Quite the enthusiast, but I don't think you'll be so enthusiastic to know that this young girl is very much so locked up, and I have the key." And the young girl sees that the cage is open and very casually walks out. "Hey, get back in there! You're not allowed to leave."
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Heads right back in and closes the door.
Now do
I
what
just
he
walk over and
says.
swing the thing open.
You swing the cage back open and it is indeed not locked.
The lambs do not lock the doors. The lambs move as they please.
It seems you have a very quirky inner mind. I don't know why
Yeah.
my lady has such interest in you.
Back. Face.
It just starts dancing.
You said give back face.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Not so fast. It seems that you're a little over-eager to move forward. I would like to
I
ask
start
you...
walking towards him.
Okay, whoa, 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 now. A couple of questions before I'm allowed to give you this face. It's just a bit of a part of protocol.
I just stare at him.
I've been told that everyone can move on except for this one.
Looks over to Pivot.
Pivot's dancing and grabbing worms that are somehow sprouting out of the stone floor.
It's a very, very particular dance I imagine him doing. Can't remember where I saw it. It's like some sort of weird movement where he's like waving his arms back and forth on his knees, or just like bending in very odd manner.
I just picture a fucking wacky inflatable tube man.
Yeah, honestly, more like inflatable tube man. Honestly,
I know what you're thinking. Like the anime, like hands in the air, the whole body wiggles down.
I have to find
That's
it.
what
Hold on. Yeah, you keep going. I'll try and find it.
yeah, Pivot just keeps dancing. It doesn't even reply.
Perfect. And who would like to be the one to answer the questions? The only person that can't be is Pivot.
This is fucking bullshit.
I can't move into hearing range.
I will say every
Understand.
time I say dancing, I'm fucking rolling. Rolling for more words.
I'll answer his questions.
All right.
But the sane one's gonna answer the questions? What the hell?
All right.
Hey, look.
Question. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, to be fair, I don't want to.
Let's see. So, question 1. You ready?
Yep.
About how many years did witch hunts persist in Europe?
It's a multiple choice question. 50, 175, 200, or 300. About how many years did witch hunts persist in Europe?
I feel like it's less than I probably think. I want to say 200. It's probably like 50, but I'll go with 200.
200, your final answer. That is incorrect.
Oh, tell me it was 175.
It was 300.
Was
Yeah,
300?
it was a long time.
I thought it was a long time, but I was like, for some reason, 300 was like the last one, so my brain was like, nah.
The Catholics do be getting a little quirky at night.
Damn.
Question 2. Let's see. Question 2. Gerald Gardner, who celebrated witchcraft in 1954, created a religion by the name of... One more time. Gerald Gardner, who celebrated witchcraft in 1954, created a religion by the name of what?
I don't even get a... I don't know shit about witchcraft.
Neither did I before I researched it. and I didn't write one of the answers down after this first question, so I actually might not have the third question for you.
Oh.
We'll see.
It's an automatic success because the DM wasn't prepared.
I don't know why I didn't write it down. I have the other ones written down.
I may know the answer to the third one. I can tell you it if I do.
Telepathically, of course.
I'll just DM it.
I have no fucking clue. What was their name again?
Second. The name is Gerald Gardner.
Green
I believe
Lantern
he was
Corps.
British. What's that?
No. You know, I'm gonna go with my joke answer. Green Lantern Corps, final answer.
The real answer is Wicca.
Oh, fucking Wiccan! Damn it! I knew there was. I couldn't think of the fuck. No, that one I knew. I know people who say they're Wiccans. I know this fucking. My mom's fucking loves those Salem witch trials. I should know this shit.
I was like, wait a second. My mom's one of them. I was like,
No.
oh, no.
Whoa.
She's a witch.
No.
Burn it! Burn it!
Mom's
The moment
Mom's into
the-
Salem witch. My mom's into ancestry, and one of her best friends has an ancestor from the Salem witch trials. So she was like super like into studying that, like at least the Salem witch trials, not actually Wiccan. I knew Wicca, motherfucker.
The moment I heard that these questions were going the way of witches, I just knew, I should have my sister in here. She'd answer every single one on the spot.
Very interesting. And the last one, since I didn't have the prepared...
Just ask the question. We'll see if we can answer it.
All right, yeah, we'll go for it. I don't know the answer, so... the Malleus Maleficarum, published during the Roman Inquisition, established what long-standing stereotype about witches? Oh, actually, I think I do remember this. No, maybe I don't. Hold on.
What, they have like long noses and moles, or can polymorph?
I think I know the answer.
Like, what's like? Is it the one where they can weigh less than a duck?
I'll have you give me your answer, and I'll pretty much give it. I mean that is, I think, what the stereotype was, but I don't 100% know. I mean, yes, Michael, I would say that is yes the answer.
Yeah, I happen to know about that one specifically because unfortunately every single one of these I've researched for my campaign.
Oh, nice.
And I got sent to it.
But I am going to give you a correct on that one. If
was
you
the
want to
answer?
give me an answer. What's that, sorry?
No, I was say, was it like the long nose and mole stuff, or?
That they are directly affiliated and work for the devil.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say the myth that witches float.
I mean, honestly, that established a lot of mythos.
Yeah, right.
And that is the timer. And we go back up to the... you guys are going to have, I will say, combat in just a second with Timothy Tamarack. However, as you answer that last question correctly, I will state, because you answered two of them incorrectly, the child kind of falls to the ground and says,
Yeah, I can't remember. I just got taken here for some reason, but I just can't.
and begins trying to like take off the mask but can't. And as the child goes to reach for the mask and scratch at it, you see the red ribbon in the hair of the child look down. And give me an observation check.
$10.
I'll leave it up to your personal observation as to whether you know or not. But the red ribbon catches your eye as this child kind of puts her head down towards the ground and tries to pry off the mask. And as she does so, she places her hands on the ground and feels kind of a quick, momentous pain and disappears entirely. And Timothy Tamarack just kind of looks over to you and says,
Well. It looks like this one's mind will be staying with me.
I swing at him.
all right, perfect. And we go back up to the combat.
No way.
Damn, I can't believe you just let that happen.
Oh.
Do you know who it is?
If it's who I think it is, I only ever really seen them with their hood up.
Right.
Oh, Fuck you.
And
Isn't it?
There's
Child
only so many
Atlas?
people that can be that. They could be.
You failed her again. Look down.
Oh man.
Also, I will say that technically the Malleus Maleficarum kind of started the idea that witches were women, but also it was just a common misogynistic thing at the time.
yeah, it kind of seemed like it was probably going to bleed into it anyways.
Yeah, so, it's kind of hard to say if that was the proper stereotype, but, that's
This
the center.
woman knows plants better than me. She's a witch.
No, usually it was, my husband cheated on me with this woman, she must have lured him into it.
I see.
How else would he fallen for? All right, Thames. It is back to you.
Go ahead and skip me.
Yes. Thames is exhausted from his ability. And it goes over to Maxwell, who kind of looks over the lip and he says, "Hey, do you want me to get up there? I'm feeling a bit useless back here. I feel like it could probably be better utilized up there, buddy."
Do I know about the passive thing about absorbing souls?
You kind of just did witness it. Yeah, you saw the soul get absorbed into the dragon itself.
I'll say,
Max, if you die to it, it will absorb you.
Oh. What the hell? He kind of just like brings his head back down, and I'm gonna have him ready just another reaction to hopefully dodge out of an agility saving throw if it kind of needs to come to that. We go back to the Husk Dragon. And I'm not crazy, right? Let me think here. It didn't get hit by anything.
I don't know. It gets another turn.
Yeah, it gets another turn of Ascension here. Is at 2 turns at the moment. Alright. The Husk Dragon is going to... Madness 4. And it's still... Is it still, taunted, Thames?
no.
It is going to start using its special abilities again here. I'm gonna have it use the Great Gust. So I need to see what direction it's gonna go in here. 1 and 2. So it's going to be blowing it down this way. So nothing is going to get affected. You are not pushed back by the gust, Thames.
Okay, does that Biden blast solely it's mine too?
Yep. All these attacks do. Mark it down again.
Basically hitting herself for 60 damage every turn.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Pretty nice.
It's very nice. The dragon is then going to use... Oh, sorry, it does it twice too because it's in this madness, so I do have to roll for the other one. 4, which is 3 and 4, so one of them is going to go down your direction.
Okay.
I need you to roll a strength saving throw. It's 18 or higher, you get launched backwards.
Okay. That is a dirty 20.
Okay, so you're not going to get launched backwards. You're going to take 2d10 plus 3 piercing plus 15 chaos damage.
Okay.
2d10 plus 3 piercing. That is 14 piercing. And then 15 chaos.
So, have to armor.
Oh, if your armor's still up, you resist the chaos too, yeah?
Yep. And I still have quite a bit of armor left.
I'm sure.
The dragon is going to use second.
She showed her true colors. It ran and ran.
It's going to use Rib Tracker. So instead of 6 ribs, it's going to be firing 12 ribs.
God.
A lot of ribs. Let me grab all
How many ribs you got there?
Damn!
Only a spoonful.
She's removing her ribs, though.
Ugh. I just got a image in my head of that fucking end thing in the third Narnia movie. Ugh.
I feel like the Husk Dragon like really doesn't know how to play Battleship.
It is the battleship down to a T. So 1 is in 3, 1 is in 6. Those were 6 rolled. Let me roll another 6. Right, another in 6, and another in 6.
Oh no, Max!
Just getting
I was
targeted.
about to get the rib tickler. So 3 and 6, 1 in Thames's and Soliet's. Alright, we'll do Maxwell first here. Random number generator, and let's see, how many squares in Max's? 69!
Hey yo!
Right, generates. Number 1 is 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Maxwell's on 22, so anything that's not in 22 is a miss.
Hey.
33 and 59. So all 3 of the ribs end up missing Maxwell, and then 1 inside goes into the Husk Dragon here. Let's see, 3 is 63. It is a 49, so I'll go backwards. Let's see, 63, 60, 59, 58, 52, 51, 50. 49 is, I think it was right here. It's here. But either way, it does miss Mr. Demsathy. And another 20 damage.
It's that 40 damage. Because she didn't hit either Thames or Max.
It's per attack action, not injury.
Yeah.
Oh. So it was per
Otherwise, she would have
damage.
just blasted herself for 240. So.
Kaboom! Lastly, the Husk Dragon is going to use... We'll go with a... Ooh, this one's actually fun. We'll use Tantrum Snapper. The Husk Dragon slams its fists into 4 different 10-foot squares. So this is going to be upgraded to 8. It has a +2 to hit. And yeah, if it hits anything, we will see from there. So 8 altogether. 4, 5, 6... 1, 1, 1, 1, 5, and 1 and 3, and then we get 2 more. 1 and 3 and 1 and 6.
So 2 to 3.
Alright, so this is a 10-foot square that this goes in. Let me generate for Thames and the dragon first, since it's already in here.
You bet.
Punches itself.
54.
Well, you hit yourself.
62, 60. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55. Ooh, 54. So this is right here. It slams into a 10-foot radius around it, but ends up missing. And then for Maxwell, he has 69 here.
He's on 23.
I thought he was 22.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It lands right here. I believe. 1, 2, 3. But either way, it misses Mr. Maxwell, and this is going to take another 20 damage.
Does it hit itself?
No, it slammed it right here.
Was there another 1 and 3 though?
No, it
there's
was
2
just the
and 3.
1 and 3. Yeah, it rolled
okay.
3 ones. Is what
Gotcha.
And back to you, Thames.
Okay, I will stand up And I will use Creado. This is with +3. 10 for the first hit
A 10.
with a bolt.
A 10 hits.
14 and 17.
Both hit. Yep.
Okay. Can I reignite Credo with the viscous burn on the floor?
Yeah, sure. I would say it was still around, so yeah.
Okay. 18, 10, and 10. The 10 curse is fucking extending to my foundry, bro.
18, 10, and 10. Those were those the hit rolls, or were they?
The hit rolls, yep.
Okay, yep, all those are hit.
And then I'd like to bonus action leave the bolt in, the Husk Dragon.
Okay.
Is it chaotic evil?
This dragon, is it chaotic evil?
For the purposes of the chaotic evil alignment cleansing flame ability.
Dragon itself, chaotic evil.
I mean, it is made of chaos, and it is pretty evil.
I say if you're
That
gonna
is
tell me
not
it's
dead.
The dragon,
Also, it's really fucking mad right now.
the dragon is chaotic evil. Yes.
Hey, let's go. Damage turn. Holy shit! The cleansing flame ability is absurd. Plus that, plus that, plus that, plus that, plus that. That is 102 fire damage.
102. Okay.
Nice.
As the cleansing flame itself does 40.
And then an additional 40, or was it all together? It was 40.
That was altogether was plus the 40 was like every bit of damage it did 102.
Gotcha. Damn, that is buku damage. That's good.
How many times can you use the cleansing?
Technically, infinitely.
Oh,
I just have to keep reigniting Credo.
Yeah.
got you.
And yeah, I'll kind of look at it and say, Rental, is that you?
Me, us, all of us. We're all killers here. He is with us.
Rental, isn't it ironic that you will die? Well, technically inside of Aegir this time, not under it.
And you hear just a roar to the sky from the Husk Dragon. A foul, disgusting roar.
And I'll just offer it a smirk in return. And that's my turn.
All right. Over to Mr. Maxwell. He just kind of sees the door behind him. And he says, "Hey, buddy, you think I should go check out this door just in case?"
Does the door look like it should be opened?
It seems like one of those big, massive Dark Souls doors.
Does it seem like there's something bad behind it?
As far as you can kind of glean, you did see the opposite side of this door when you guys were outside. It seems that there's just blood fog on the other side of it.
I think I may know what it's used for. Can I toss Max something? Or do I have to do that on my turn? Because I would toss him the Presolith key.
I would say that you'd probably have to do it on your turn, yeah.
Okay. I'll say, wait a bit. We shall see if we need it.
Yeah, okay. Alright, sounds good. Also, the tick damage, I will say, is the 3 and 3.
Yep.
Let's see, Maxwell has been brought up for 2 turns. Maxwell has to take the 2 ticks. 6, 12. Maxwell's sitting at a pretty 15 HP. Alright.
Well, the potion holder's coming shortly, so.
He's
Yeah, right.
on his way. Yeah, Maxwell's just going to wait here undercover while you kind of respond to him here. The Husk Dragon is going to take its turn. It is going to use 20-ton Peacekeeper. Do you choose to use a reaction? You couldn't, yeah, if you wanted to get out of it and dash.
Can I try to block it with my shield?
Sure.
I'll attempt to do so then.
Right. Let's see. I will give. It is an automatic hit altogether because it's just a long swing. However, on the hit die itself, it's an 18. The creature itself usually gets. Let me see if the actual hit. Plus 5. So, 23.
So it would be 23 to the shield, or
No, so that's 23 on the hit, so you would have to match it with the shield's block, I believe. Let me just check for it.
I think I can only block it with a nat 20 then, because I think it's a flat roll for shields. At least the shield I have.
Let's see. Shield rules. Boom, 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 boom. You do have to give the reaction guard. Yeah, so you have to use your reaction for it. Can block damage with a shield. If an enemy attack hit the wielder of the shield, they can roll a d20 plus strength mod.
Oh, okay. I see.
If the results of the roll matches or is higher than the attack roll, the shield will take the damage. If the wielder rolls a nat 20, the shield will take no damage.
Okay. Well, thank goodness, because that will bring it up to a 25.
Okay, so the shield will take this damage here.
Because I think the strength mod was the only thing that could have saved me, because I was going to be like, I don't think it mattered. I rolled a 15, bro. But it did matter.
Hooray for mattering.
5d10 plus 30 strength. Plus the chaos damage. 5. Come on, 10. And last one. 10, 14, 24, 32, 32 plus 30, 62 strength damage, and let's see, and 15 chaos.
My shield is looking very rough.
And it is going to bring its tail back around for another attack.
Okay.
Let's see. 12, 22, 29, 34. That is 64 strength and 15 chaos.
Okay. Let me do some quick maths here.
Be 32 and 8.
Yep. plus 32. Okay, 50 minus 79.
Let me mark off the damage for the for Solia taking here.
Okay, with that, Tim's shield and armor is now broken.
Okay. It takes its 20. It is going to use. You're knocked prone.
Okay.
Is going to use. It's going to use the Wall of Pain. So it's going to fire 2 of these. And let's roll to see where they go. 6 and 3 on the first one, and 5 and 1 on the second. Oh, okay, wow. So it might actually intersect. 6 and 3. So we'll do 6 first on Maxwell's side. 56. So 69, 67, 66, 64, 62, 61, 60. 59, 58, 57, 56. So 56 right here. So keep that in mind. 3 to the left and 1 up. All right, and then for you guys over in your area, 3, 63. 55. 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55. So right here. Let me mark that down.
That just barely misses Max.
Holy moly. Let me just mark it with flat color. Right here to... Is it right here?
Diagonal up to the right. I think
Right
it was.
here. Let's see. 60, 68, 67, 69.
Can't remember. I don't know how you count in that line.
Yeah, I'm just going up and down.
Like, I'm going left to right when I count that circle. Or that square.
Oh, yeah, I'm just going backwards. 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55. Right there. It's the first one. And second one was 1 to 5. Roll for those ones. 50. Square one is 50 squares. 17. So 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 is right here. Depending on where it is, it might actually hit direct, which is good.
Might.
Definitely will hit
It'll
Dragon
definitely hit Dragon. Unless it's
yeah,
exactly
true.
where
Unless
that
it's like
that's
hidey
the
hole
way it
is.
No, it would still hit, yeah.
It still catch the claw.
Get a claw.
And then square 5. 55. Let's see. Generates 25. Oops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Ooh. It's right here. And then the other one was what?
Right above that.
Yeah.
Fucking dragon just crossed itself up.
It was over.
This dragon really likes playing itself, doesn't it?
It does light itself on fire. So it's gonna
Stop hitting
take
yourself.
the how many d6 here? Husk Dragon. Wall of Pain. 46 fire, 46 chaos. 4, 5, 6. 11 damage, and then another 15 chaos, so 26 damage into the Husk Dragon.
How's the Husk Dragon looking?
It's looking really good.
Oh. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's looking pretty damn good. I realize.
Damn.
That will be the end of the Husk Dragon's turn, and we go back to the party.
I feel like it's got like 10,000 health roundabouts there. More than 1,000.
There we are. Oh, sorry. Wait, we don't go right back to the party.
No, I
Sorry,
was
we go
about
back
say, like, wait a
to
minute.
we go back to the board.
Jenga! Yay. Well, Jenga with extra steps. Wait, no, not Jenga.
As I say,
God damn it.
it's a lot. It's a lot of extra
I was
steps.
I mean,
thinking
kind of
something
Jenga
else.
if you're pivoted, but like horizontally.
I'm thinking of something else. I think it was bananagrams. Yeah, that's what I used to play with my tutor.
I was thinking more like rat trap.
Let's see. Mr. Look Down.
I literally moved back to the spot I was in before I came in here.
You roll a 3.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
Do
Do you get a
you want to go back
three?
there? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Making
So I'm
sure.
supposed to make my way to Slice.
Right.
Tims can probably grant you a bonus.
Leg.
Oh, right. Slice it.
Mr. Slide.
Unless you have a new idea. Since
I roll a 12.
Okay.
I will. Oh, right, 12 plus. What was that number? Where'd I put that? Well, I mean, like, I'm not gonna move all the. See, I'm kind of wanting to wait to bring Look Down up so you can go through the singular window, but I should probably keep exploring.
what color was the window?
There was a window up there somewhere.
You can change layers, yeah?
Orange.
Yeah, that window.
Is there an orange window down here?
I
haven't seen one.
have.
Not that you
Well,
revealed now.
No.
It's 26. I have 26 movement. If yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go to that spring to the right, like above the purple thing.
Oh, yep. It's barely in the fog of war.
Above
To the
the
northeast.
this purple thing, you mean?
Yes, that spring above that.
Okay.
South of the gold.
South of the gold.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10.
Oh, south of the gold spring. Got you.
15 points of movement to get to that spring.
Oh, you guys did reveal. Okay. 15.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, because that's where Look Down started, isn't it?
Yep. 13, 14, 15,
16. My bad.
16, and spring up. Boing.
Yep.
Yep. Point right up here.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
And I get the letter.
Grab the letter here. Oh, let me bring this down actually. Right here.
where to go?
And there is supposed to be a hole here actually right next to it. I just didn't. There you go.
I go back down.
Back down, down through, and you are actually put right back onto the spring.
So that was 17, 18 points of movement.
16. Yep, 17.
Can I wait to move again on Pivot's turn, because I'm curious about that spring right above me, and I do have the movement to store.
I was gonna make him a bridge, so
Sure. Yeah, I'll let you hold it.
I had 26, I've used 18, I'm gonna say, so that is 8 points of movement left.
Okay. And Mr. Thames.
My d20, I rolled a 3, so I'm gonna stockpile it at 21, and then I'm going to give 21 points of movement to Mr. Doozy.
El Doozy.
fill that southern window too.
Oh shit, did I go? I never went through the red portal, right?
No.
Okay, so I guess we'll go towards the red portal.
2,
It's
3,
21.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and through.
Yep. And then just keep going.
12, 13, 14,
I get the
15,
letter.
16, 17. Yoink.
El Doozy's
He's got
found
the D.
Doop.
And then I just make my way back to the.
How much did you have left over here? It was
At 17.
12, 13,
So
14,
18.
15, 16, 17. Yep, 17.
There was
Please, there's no
23 extra. If I remember right.
Oh, 6 more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and straight through.
Thank you, Thames, for
Of course.
And pivot.
Web time. Fuck. It's a 3. Alright. So I'm gonna take my 3 platforms up there.
Yep.
I'm gonna bring the gold one down for a bridge for Slythe. Yeah, and then the other 2 are just gonna be straight south of me.
Straight south.
That's it.
Let me turn them. Perfect.
Okay, I will head over and jump up that spring.
Let's see. You held those were just like the regular movements, right? That was, or was that with what Thames gave you?
This is regular.
I'll have you use that on your turn. When
Oh.
it circles back to it.
Okay, never mind. Shall store 8.
Let me yoink. And we go back down. Let's see. Up this here. To memory 5. This one's a decently long one here. Let's see. Disable fog. And alright. And let me go ahead and start. She begins reading once again to Pavanya. No way. I buried this diary beneath an ocean of books inside a chest in hopes of never having to write another entry in it. Life has been so great for the past couple centuries. My business has been booming. Words spread, and even now travelers from Petovia and Trell come to visit me for my services. I've been so proud of the woman I've become. The kind of pride that shouldn't be shared with anyone other than yourself. A happiness that can't translate into words, no matter the manner of detail expressed. So, I thought I'd bury this book in hopes that I'd never find it again. I spend most of my days studying magic and reciting incantations regardless. I've made arguably more potion recipes in my new lifetime now than I care to remember. Despite all this, I had to dig up my diary again and write at least one more entry. I remember when I was still a naive young girl, I begged my future self to describe my first kiss. I had resided myself to be a lonely old witch for the rest of my life, but then along he came. At first, and she kind of, you see Solia make her way over to the couch here, and he to the bench. At first, he was like every other client I had met. I must have seen 100 of men of his physique and stature walk through my doors. He was handsome and strong and very formal, kind. I saw across his face a large scar and several more across his body. When I sat him down, I began our procedure and asked him about them. This is common for most of my patients. I like to get to know them and get them comfortable so it can be a worthwhile experience for both of us. Many patients I have are adversely against these preliminary questions. A lot of people have something to hide. This man smiled. He was a different man when that happened. Clearly disturbed. He went into drastic detail of each scar and what they meant to him. He was so proud of them, and I couldn't really understand why. I remember asking him why he was so happy to showcase his scars. My entire life I've maintained my beauty and appearance. To me, it was a sign of immunity. The idea that not even time could touch me.
It's me,
he said.
These scars I've earned, they're my history. I'm a beast hunter in search of larger and larger game. I seek a monster worthy enough to end my career of slaughter I have caused with my own 2 hands. Truth be told, I like the thrill and the killing. These scars, my life, I wouldn't change a thing.
What? I replied, clearly confused. If you don't want to change a thing in your life, then why come to me? That's when he got a sadistic look in his eyes and an uncanny smile.
I've been waiting for the world's greatest monster to put me down. It's no mistake that I found you.
This man wanted me to take his life. Never had I tried to reply, but he interjected.
I had to see it in person just to make sure myself, but sure as day, there you are.
He saw right through me. I never had anyone, not even y'all, seen me for what I was. But him, just a simple glance. I wept and kissed him. He was perfect. The only one to ever actually see me. My sweet Renthal. And this is weeks later. Renthal moved in with me. He brought a myriad of animals, monsters, and creatures that I'd never seen before. This man had a twisted compassion for all his caged victories, but above all else, he admired me the most. If I needed anything, Renthal would do it for me, no questions asked, and I did the same for him. We were truly inseparable and an unstoppable pair. Another one from weeks later. Yesterday was a good day, mostly, but... Well, I went on a hunt with him yesterday. Seeing him in action was a spectacle to behold. Despite his height and muscular stature, he was able to camouflage himself immaculately. He got down on all fours once he spotted a live forest he had been tracking for a week. Renthal then began... I can't believe I'm even going to say this. Roaring out a live forest's mating call. It was so convincing that I nearly snapped a twig backing away. And, bring these two down. It piqued the interest of the male immediately. It began approaching our location when all of a sudden, whoosh, a heavy weighted net flew over him. Renthal eagerly leapt to his feet and hollered at a joyful scream.
Woo! You're my lucky charm, you know that. I've been hunting this ugly tri-horned bastard for weeks with no luck. I might just have you go on every hunt with me.
I don't believe in silly things like superstitions, but it made me happy to hear his words of confirmation. In that moment, he seemed so genuinely happy, alive. Of course, darling. Say the word and I would trap the world for you, I replied. He smiled.
I'd like that.
After the beast had time to realize he was sufficiently outwitted, Renthal lifted the net off of him. He moves over and grabs the net off of the Lyforus and looks it in the eye.
I'll let you go if you can take my life, beast, but I'm afraid if you don't, you'll belong to me for the rest of your life.
The Lyforus leapt at him, and Renthal immediately pinned him.
Not much of a fight in him. I guess he already knew.
We left the forest and made our way back to the manor, but by the time we made it back, we were greeted with a gut-wrenching sight. And they head up the road to the manor here. Oops. Oh no. There we go.
Just delete the whole house.
I yeeted the whole house. We were greeted by a gut-wrenching sight. The eastern wall had been smashed in, crumbled. The home that I had built for the better part of 2 lives, decimated just like that. Renthal's animals were released. The ones that were too domesticated to want to leave were killed. On the front porch's door was a long page signed by several individuals stating, "We all knew it was only a matter of time that you'd show your true colors. Keep your business and your psychotic tamed beast away from the world. We won't be coming back." I was devastated. I had talked to these people on a regular basis. They were my friends. I knew everything about them and helped them when they needed to have a shoulder to cry on. Just like that. Gone. Renthal grabbed the note off the door and disappeared inside. I couldn't stop crying. Was this what I deserved for all my misdeeds? I tried so hard to redeem myself, be someone respectable. I put my past behind me, all my hatred of Niall. I just wanted to help people, damn it. But the world can only shine its brightest when it has an object to cast a shadow off of. Renthal left the house, with several knives latched to his belt and a bow on his back.
Stupid of them to leave their signatures and footprints here for me to follow. I'll be back.
Where are you going? I babbled almost incoherently. God, I was a mess.
You'll need business to fix that wall of yours. I'm gonna find it for you.
He replied, readying a saddle on his newly acquired Lyforus. I tried to interject, but he followed up quickly.
Life essence. You need it to survive, don't you? It's my fault they attacked your home. It's their fault they fucked with you and thought they could get away with it.
I was so heartbroken. My thoughts were so incoherent. I just kept cycling back and through between the same words. Don't go, I repeated over and over. Renthal lifted up my chin and looked me in the eyes.
I have to.
No, you don't. I don't need them. For the first time in a long time, I'm happy. Isn't it obvious to you by now? It doesn't matter if they come back. It doesn't matter if I die tomorrow because of it. I don't need their life at all. All I need is yours. You idiot, can't you see that? The time I have left with you is enough, as long as it is with you. Renthal didn't say anything. He mounted his Lyforus and left. I don't think I'll see him again. I'm writing this book from bed. For as long as I can hold a writing utensil. This is what I deserved, after all. A week later, I forgot how much pain this disorder brings me. I'm barely holding on. My skin is wrinkled once more, my bones and muscles contorted and brittle. I had to steal the life of a bird that flew into my windowsill today. I wasn't going to do it, but it looked like it too was barely holding on. So I gave it a merciful death. Its small fleeting ember didn't give me much, but it's okay.
I just want it to be enough to see him one last time. I need sleep now. If I don't wake up, I love you.
A couple weeks later.
It took me a while to write this one. I've been an emotional mess this past couple weeks. It's uncharacteristic of me and I hate it. So I took some time before I decided to write again. Renthal found me shortly after I wrote my last entry. I wanted to cry, I was so happy, but I had spent all my tears in the week he was away. All I could do was smile. I was hideous, I must have been. As soon as I opened my eyes to see his face, he regained color. It was evident that the poor thing was worried sick about me. He looked like a ghost. It took him a week, but he found every single one of those names on that list and brought them back to me in shackles. He really was an incredible hunter.
And let me just grab Renthal quickly here. One other. One other here. Ooh, she big.
Renthal brought one of the prisoners upstairs. It was Marie, a woman I must have helped 1,000 times. She showed up to my house every day for help and advice. After our sessions, she always was so grateful and had a smile plastered on her face. Needless to say, this was no longer the case. Renthal slid the Book of Naterna into my hands and opened it to the spell I would need.
Come on, Solyet. Say the spell, damn it. Please tell me I wasn't too late.
He was the manliest man I'd ever known, but for the first time I saw tears well in his eyes. Deep down, he was just as vulnerable as I. Let them go, darling. We had a good run. It was fun for a while, but we had our time in the sun. It's time we go back in the shadows. Let the world revel for a time. He just kept shaking his head over and over. That stupid oath. He picked up the word and started trying to read it. It was all in God tongue, and he had heard me chant it several times, but it takes someone a lifetime to practice to be able to vocalize the language. He was moving his lips, but no words were coming out. Not until the end, he said,
You promised you'd be the one to kill me. You were supposed to be the greatest monster that ever fought, but look at you, it's pathetic!
He tossed the book onto the bed and covered his eyes with his hands.
Not you first. Please, Creator. Not her first. It was supposed to be me. Don't punish her for what I did. Just take me instead. I'm right here, damn it! This was supposed to be my punishment.
It hurts to write this. I took the book in my hand and recited Virvir Remicatho, or Fear for an Early End. I caught Marie's eyes before the spell took effect. She looked down with me in such revulsion, like she knew from the start I was no good. A black sheep. Stupid girl, should have trusted her gut. Her body fell to the ground and my pain began to slowly fade away. Renthal grabbed a hold of me and didn't let it go for quite some time. I had committed an unforgivable sin, but at least I had more time with him.
All right.
You wanna know how I got these scars, Batman?
Wanna know how I got these scars?
Wanna know how I write these sick bars?
Marth looks over at Solyet, who kind of seems clearly upset and disturbed by her previous memory, and just looks over to her and says, "So you decided to take life in order to support your own?"
Isn't she in the stomach?
I'm sorry?
Isn't she in the stomach?
In the stomach.
She got bored.
Yeah, she got bored.
Oh, true. That's a good point. So Marth, from the inside of his tummy, it kind of just like looks down. It's still very serious with his Marth deadpan stare, and states, "So you took life in order to support your own. You really are no different than what you actually are portrayed as. I don't understand why you're trying to show me these things, but it is not going to help you. We came here for one thing, and will continue to do so. The only question is, I don't understand is why. Why are you showing me these things? Why even wait for us to get here? You could have probably ascended before we came, yes?" Solyetz, on her turn, is going to... She's going to use Major Solyet Shard. She transfixes 100 crystallized shards on a target. One of these shards isn't an illusion, but the others are. That target must... the target that is going to get attacked must begin rolling a d20 for 3 seconds. If the target rolls a nat 20, the effect of the spell is nullified. However, if they fail, they'll be unable to guess the correct shard. So let's see if I can roll a d20 in 3 seconds. Or a nat 20. 11, 10. No. Nope. So he is struck... Marth is struck for 2d10 chaos damage. Because of the Field's effect, this is all changed to necrotic damage. So he's actually going to be taking this. 2d10. Let me roll that quick.
Does his double absorb that for him? I don't remember.
It takes half of it, yep.
Got you.
So Martha's going to take 5, and the double is going to take 5 as well. Let's see... Marth... Let's see. Takes 5. And Marth's double takes 5. It's down to 45. It's necrotic, so this can't get healed for an hour. And Marth ends up kind of spitting her out as she just kind of looks at him with saliva and disgust. And she says, "If that's your perception of me, then so be it. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm here to simply show you. I don't expect for you to understand, but it is for your eyes. Perhaps that is the reason I waited, Marth Somance. But perhaps it might not be." And she kind of smiles very cryptically. And let's see. Goes over to Marth. He is going to use... He's going to use... Actually, we'll do this, yeah. Datluch. AoE, anything in 30 feet gets hit for 2d6, and then automatically feared. And fear in the game show equates to half damage on attacks. Let's see. So 2d6. Right, 2d6. That is 12 dex. Help to her. And okay, 12. Okay. And that will be their turn. Let me darken the screen here. We go back to the party.
We all see this. Like, all our characters see these memories, right?
You do not. You did not.
Oh.
Yes, Marth.
we are back with the party.
We are so back.
You said you were going for a swing. Look down.
Oh yeah.
Everybody else, roll for initiation for me.
17.
That's pretty fitting.
7.
Unity dice moment? Question mark.
Wait, you both got 7?
Yeah.
Let's go.
7 for Slythe and Pivid. So yeah, Unity dice for you two. And then Timothy Tamarack. Oh damn, rolls an 18 actually. But I will give you a first attack here.
Fuck this guy.
As it is justly and duly.
Yeah. Oh no, I gotta use the Percy die. That's a revenge die if I've ever seen one. Alright. That is a dirty 20 to hit?
Yep. Definitely hit.
Good. Fuck this guy.
Oh my god.
Fuck him. He took her face.
I did forget about one thing. Never mind. We'll bring it the next turn though.
11 points of dex damage.
11 points of dex. Okay.
And that's gonna be it.
And
Running at him with conflict and stabbing it into him. Just simply saying, bring her back.
I can't. He doesn't need my power. She's somewhere else by now. She's with my master.
I'll kill you.
And he is going to retaliate with, let's see. He is going to retaliate with sweet, delicious flesh treats. Timothy Tamarack lunges at a target and attempts to bite them. +2 to hit. He's going to do it. Look down. That is an 18 altogether.
Yes.
It's 2d6 plus 5 strength damage. 2d6 plus 5, so that's 14 strength damage.
Alrighty. Does the armor for any reason reset?
The armor has not reset.
Okay.
Quick question
Yep.
about Slythe's. The actual tree's skills. Does branching out include ally attacks or just enemy attacks?
Include ally attacks. Let me see. The actual tree. Branching out. It includes just enemy attacks. Yep.
Yeah. Would have been a bit stupid if not.
Just
wanted to try.
Massive stacking. It goes to Pivid and Slythe, the actual tree. You have Unity dice if you wish to use a Unity-like attack. You are more than welcome to. Or if you just want to use separate attacks.
What do Unity dice do again?
You get to add them to like a hit or damage when you go to attack up to the number that you rolled the same for the Unity dice. So you rolled 7. It's
like
shared
a
between
pool.
the two.
Yeah, it's a one-time use between the two.
I'd say Pivot can use it. I'm still winding up. I'm gonna look at the sun.
Okay.
It's a
Next
bonus. Is it a
turn
bonus action or
is-
is it a full action to look
Down
at the
and
sun?
up. Darn.
What's that, sorry?
The next person up in turn is looked down in it.
Yes, it is look down. Yep.
Alright. Alright, I will use my ability squirming with the boys. You want me to read it out for chat?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. Pivot gets uncomfortable and begins squirming. His dance inspires several worms to pop out of the ground and do the same. Roll a d10. This many worms will sprout from the ground. Pivot collects the worms and then can make a free attack action or decide to hang on to them. For each worm collected, Pivot does +1 additional strength damage on his next attack. Every time I have said I am dancing, I have been rolling for this, so I have a lot of worms.
Let's go, baby.
Use the Unity dice. Use the Unity dice.
Alright, so I will roll for my worms. That is 4 more worms. Which brings my total to 72.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah. I've been saying I was dancing a lot, yeah.
Kill Tim Tam.
No,
And I will take my free attack
Foul Goblin smash.
with my worm gauntlet.
young master.
So that's a 6, so I'm gonna add 4 of the Unity points to make that a 10. Will that hit, sir?
A 10, you said?
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Alrighty. Just then 2d20 plus 72.
Oh my god.
13 17, so 30 plus 72 is 102. And I'm gonna add the last 4 Unity points to make it 106.
Okay.
For 106
Your
strength
opponent
damage.
is at your mercy. Choose their pitiful fate.
God. So Pivot's just fucking like squirming, worming, doing his little jiggy dance, and like almost 100 worms just crawl out of his clothing to form on his arm, and he just slams like straight through Tim. Like cleaves him in 2.
Yeah, you kind of cleave Tim Tam in 2, and he drops his very cartoony smile, and a single tear rolls out of his eye, and he says, "It was nothing personal."
Kills him with the fucking worm gauntlet.
The power of all that is wormy.
Jeez.
And now
That
Pivot
just-
is absolutely coated in worms.
I like
Just-
how the thing separating Pivot from being horrific is just the AI image. It's like this could be an actual fucking horror novel if it wasn't for that shit.
God.
Holy fuck. Look down, just takes out the dagger and starts stabbing him. His dead body.
I will whistle a little tune.
And Pivot starts dancing again.
Beautiful. And as this kind of happens, the room itself, which has been kind of purely made out of gold, begins to just kind of, you hear the coins start to shift a little and go, and the coins just start to drop from the floor down into a dark kind of endless pit below you.
I can't move.
My worms!
I don't even notice what's happening.
Beautiful. And once more, we are actually going to go down. As you all fall through the floor, we are going to go down. You are going to have the remaining time left over. Just give me 1 second. Let me grab this here. Let's see. There we are. And once more, we just quickly go to Marth and Soliet, as once you defeat Timothy Tamarack, she kind of just sighs and goes, "Oh, my sweet Tim Tam. I thought he would have caught and wasted so much more time of your friends, but, well, it seems Pivot has some disturbing images in his mind of, well, I don't really know quite how to explain it. He seems to be obsessed with worms. But, alas," and she snaps her fingers, "they weren't perfect." And out of the portal steps the young girl with the mask. And, you know, I'm actually going to give Marth an observation as well here. Rolls... he rolls an 18 altogether. And he looks at her, and despite her being very, very young, he looks over to her and says, "Alice? Alice, is that you?" Poor girl doesn't remember much of anything right now, but fear not. This isn't actually her. She's just a projection. Just a... something symbolic for myself, I should say. She's gonna be my little helper here. What do you say, Alice? Doesn't that sound good to you? Yeah, that sounds good. And we will continue with that combat later. Go back up to the gang. Not Tim Tam. Tim Tam's not coming.
Tim Tam's not allowed.
Tim Tam's gone to the quarry up there in the Highland.
Oh no.
Alright. Let's see. Disable fog, and here we are. As you kind of fall through and down through the floor, you see Slythe almost kind of fall to... the two of you fall right into the leaves, and like a soft kind of bounce as you land onto the ground. You see Slythe kind of very, very close to the edge, just doom, and just kind of teeter at the very edge of the grass here. Behind him is a deep, dark void.
I lean in my pot as to not fall over.
It starts dancing.
And I also, And I also think about my place in the world as I stare at this void.
Both of us just building power.
Immediately I see the red outline around those tokens, and I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Look
go ahead.
down angrily, walks over and just grabs Slythe's spot.
If only this dream form could move, I say very mellowly.
When...
And then I immediately make my way for the person that's chained up in the middle.
Yeah,
God,
so
I just realized something. Never mind.
you see a child chained up in kind of the middle of this opening here. A large kind of bear trap is just right around his ankle as he is kind of desperately trying to get it off, with 4 more tandems slowly closing in on him as you kind of walk forward. And as you kind of get closer, there is a creature that comes out of the ground and starts to wrap itself around the area of the... Ooh. Hold on. I done goofed. Let's do this again. A creature that comes out of the ground slowly and wraps itself around the vicinity of the child in the ground here. It looks as if it is going to try to swallow it whole.
If I stop moving, does it stop?
No, it
appearing?
seems as if it is kind of appearing and protruding from the ground as you're walking forward, regardless of whether you approach or not.
Fuck. I put the plant down and Do I see a key anywhere?
A key.
Oh no, it's a bear trap. I
Yeah.
just fucking run over to the kid and try to free him.
Put Slight down and begin running. And as you kind of reach the tendrils here, and they look like they want to snap at you, and the Martandams seem to kind of want to leap at you, you see a man appear from a cabin off to your east, and he says, "All right, that's enough, girls. Come on. Sorry about that. They just, and they see wild prey and they get a little bit hungry. Hello there." And he walks up to one of his Martandams and begins petting it. And this creature once again sinks down into the ground.
I keep walking to free the child.
Oh, well, what
Nice
do we
up,
have
man.
here? A child in my bear trap. That's not one that you see every day. Well. That's not where you belong, is it?
And the kid is just kind of like desperately trying to get himself out as he's in massive pain.
Can I try to free the bear trap?
Sure. Give me a strength check.
I recognize that voice.
22.
Gonna worm dance over to Scythe.
22,
Dot,
yes.
Dot. Dot.
You managed
Safety
to
is off.
pull the bear trap off.
Could have gotten it on my own. Oh.
Where's his face?
His face. Well, it's right there. I mean, he's wearing a mask, I suppose, but...
And the
I look
the
at the kid. Where's your face?
Someone took it.
I know. Who?
I was running away from them, and my parents, I lost them. I got caught in the bear trap, and they ran away. I was screaming for them, but I don't know where they are now.
I don't know either. But we're here now.
Okay. Thank you. What's your name?
Look down.
What's my name?
I don't know.
Ellie, I say. Looking at them.
What's that, sorry?
Ah, my mic off. I said, Smiley.
And this man kind of shrugs and he goes,
Well, did you see where they ended up running off to?
They went up that way, my mom and dad, before I blacked out for a second.
and he kind of points to this giant door that seems to lead to. It seems that it's directly on the ground in the shape and form of like an underground bunker.
They went up there.
Well, I suppose I could take you all up through there. I've been in the joint 1 or 2 times. It's a bit of a shady place, but if we're looking for somebody, I can help you find them. I'm quite good at it.
What's your name?
My name?
And he kind of steps over to you. Once again, the creature comes up through the ground, and it seems very happy with its kind of 2 drills that are in the side of its each side of its mouth and its sharp teeth. And he pets one of the tendrils of it very softly.
The name is Luther. Welcome to my part of the woods. I am just a humble hermit.
Big worm.
Look down, uses aura read.
Ooh. You go to read this man's aura, and you sense that he has a very foul aura, one of which is very sadistic by nature. He really, really enjoys, even just from what you had seen walking up to the Martandom and seeing the child inside the bear trap. He had a smile on his face. He didn't seem immediately concerned. He's a sick man.
I look at the kid and say, stand over there. And I point to Slythe and Piven.
Okay.
And he kind of just starts hobbling over to the two.
I put a worm on his shoulder.
Gross.
Good luck, worm.
He kind of just shakes it off.
No, the worm. He like scoops it back up.
I stare at that giant tendril plant monster and I just say, looks somewhat familiar. I realize Slythe is now an actual tree. He's more Herbacean than he has ever been.
He's truest and best to his nature.
I walk up to Luther. What's over there?
Where are you pointing?
The door.
Oh, the door.
Oh, well, it's just a comedy joint, a club of some sorts. Shady people from here and there, they like to spend their time in wealth there. It's a bit of an odd joint, but I am a frequent visitor. I enjoy it.
I wonder what his last name is. Because I'm pretty sure his name's an anagram for Renthal. It's very similar. There's a U there when it shouldn't be, but I don't know what his last name is.
I don't know. Smile on that mask looks eerily familiar to something we saw a bit ago.
So how about it? Why don't you come join me?
Fine.
And he whistles to the Martandoms.
You lot go back home. Keep an eye out for anything else that might come through. After all, we don't know what's coming through these woods lately.
And the Martandoms kind of form up and follow behind their pack leader. And head back to the cabin.
Right, well, daylight's wasting. I'll meet you all in there.
Heads to the underground and goes through.
Oh man, do we bring the kid with us or not? I don't know.
I mean, is he safer with the giant floor monster and pack of hyenas or with us?
That's what my thought process was. I walk up to the rest of the group. That
And he's holding out
guy.
a worm to look to.
I take the worm. That guy is bad.
Yes. With 3 E's.
Lem's not like him.
The kid
That's-
kind of makes his way over to your side and just tucks himself behind you. Look down and he says,
I feel like I've seen him before. Maybe he took my face. I don't know. I just feel like I know him.
You can't remember.
No. But he scares me. Don't leave me with him, please.
I'll probably kill him.
And you saying that makes him back away a little bit. Also a bit terrified.
He's bad. Everything up to now has been nothing but bad. Just don't disappear. And then I start walking towards the door.
And the kid is going to follow pretty closely behind you.
Maybe we'll pick up Slythe and let him dance this way.
As
yeah.
we pass over the giant mouth thing, I will. Oh, I rolled a 2 on my intimidation. I was gonna do a very, very toothy grin, just smiling with all my teeth.
Yeah, you go ahead and kind of give it a smile, and it doesn't really understand why you're smiling back at it, but it seems pretty happy itself and gives you like a
Looks like he's wearing a monocle.
3 eye.
And all of you heading down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
Into the
remember how
wind zone.
I can't remember how you do the Habitian voice. The only slow voice I've heard so far is
Hello,
Look Down, so I
Lightbearer.
feel like I'm copying him a bit too much.
The
Just
Agatha voice
monotone.
is the Agatha voice is just monotone in general. Oh, let me grab Luther once more here. As you enter the kind of bunker area here, you see that Luther has kind of cozied himself up at the bar. It doesn't seem that he's too terribly interested in finding anybody at the moment, at least not without a drink. And, oops, hold on, I gotta add one more person here. One more. Let's see. At the bar is the bartender himself. There he is.
Jesus.
A large man with a big floofy mustache. You immediately, as you kind of walk inside, are met with the all-consuming smell of cigarette smoke, just looming through the entire area here. And inside, there's just kind of this low, rumbling music coming from the jukebox, and a couple of like very bored, kind of club goers watching a very boisterous man walk across the stage and say, "Welcome, one and all! You're here to see some magic, are you not?" And no one really pays any attention. Well, I'm assuming that you have come for the main event, but it is not currently happening. I, Mr. Barco Feldafar, will perform for you magic. Yes, magic that will blow away all expectations of magic that you've seen in the past. And nobody kind of gives him attention once more, and he goes, "Oh, well.
I'm watching.
Oh, perfect." He spots you all the way at the back, and he says, You right there."
I just stare at him.
What would your favorite magic trick be? I can perform anything. I am the wonderful, the amazing Barco Feldefar.
Oh, I wish I knew what Wavering Lightning was.
Fuck you.
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what, and he hops down, and he goes over to this one club goer. He takes out a shiv and stabs him several times in the side and drops him down to the ground. He says, "Would you like to see him get brought back to life before your own eyes?"
Yes.
No.
I think.
Well,
Why did you do that?
I'm trying to perform a miracle for you. No one else pays attention to me in this joint.
Wait. You can bring people back?
Yes. Watch with your own eyes and be amazed. And he closes his two hands and rubs them together. He looks around the area for something to put over him. And he goes and grabs this tablecloth and drops it on top of him. He starts wiggling his fingers, and he goes, "Whoop-de-doop-de-rabba-de-da!" And he pretends that he kind of zaps something through it. And he just, like, dead silence. He, like, looks over to this guy who's over here, and he goes, The guy, like, very reluctantly gets up, sighs, crawls under, and shoves the dead body under the table. He takes the cloth off of him and goes, "Voila! What did I tell you? A magic."
Roll the observation check to see if I saw that.
Go ahead.
Do we have to, or did we just
It was
see
pretty
that?
obvious, I was gonna say.
I
It's-
get a 23.
Yeah, you see it as plain as day. Before even, like, the full trick is supposed to go off, you're like, yeah, probably can't bring somebody back to life. And lo and behold, you see the body just slide out from the cloth.
Especially since he put it underneath the
Because
table.
there's no
then he put
cloth on the table anymore, so it's just exposed there.
Yeah. You just see the dead body under the table.
I look at him and I just say, "So we can kill anyone in this bar?"
Do you know where you are? Yes, you
No.
can kill anybody at the... She is getting away from me.
Worm man, take me to the stage.
I bring him to the stage.
I look
But
for a
as I'm
face.
passing by the table, I put some worms on the floor next to the body.
Oh god, what the fuck?
Decomposition, baby.
What do
That's
you want?
alright,
The main
go-
event isn't
go
ready yet.
The main event, is it worth it?
It is a wonderful comedy act by none other than the demonetizer himself.
Worm man, should I do it?
Do it. The worms will
Well-
enjoy.
I have to do it now. Actually, no. Put me on the couch. The closest one.
Think so?
You put him over here, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will be the judge of your comedy act. I say very calmly.
Oh, beautiful. Well, we have a little bit of time left. You enjoy yourselves here in the meantime. My magical act has come to a close. Please enjoy the festivities that we have available. We have the greasy pole. That one is a little special for anyone that wishes to get a little spicy, no. We have the incredible dartboard. Southern style. And we have... And he kind of like looks across the room to see pretty much Gibby standing at the pool table. 8-ball splash, if any of you are interested. We will be collecting tickets for anybody that wins some of these events. Special prizes will be available.
Yay.
Oh,
I hate
look
my
down.
job.
Just look down. Is just looking down, but not in the normal way. In this shit way, and just walks over to the first thing.
Pivots
It's a
actually
pretty
heading to the
billiards.
greasy pool.
It is worm shaped.
Where are you heading, look down?
I was heading to the billiards.
Okay. And you're heading to the pole here. You head over to the
Slaves
pole.
would probably be really good to put the dartboard.
This is one of my personal drawings.
That looks
see that.
like it could be me. I'm just like that looks like if I was like older, overweight, didn't shower for like 2 years, dropped myself in a vat of grease.
It looks like,
Like, that's
Max
what I would
fan
look
art, bro.
Max falling on hard times.
Oh, there's hard times for Max.
Max turns.
Yeah,
to
no
life.
cabbage.
Man, I
He
can't
ran out of cash.
hate that AI image. It literally has the same smile as a coworker of mine. I can't.
Ew, what the fuck? You need to change occupations now.
You need
It's
to
the
arm
same-
yourself.
Dude's got worms in his fucking department. You trust me.
I fucking
He's got worms in his pockets you can check.
Your coworker is on meth.
no, they're not. I know for a fact.
You make your way over to the pole here, and give me an observation check.
Roll the 15. Oh, 25.
So yeah, as you look over here, you see that there is a bread man kind of animated and dancing. He seems very eager for this contest that he probably regularly participates and probably wins in. And then you see just a very large man, shirtless and wearing like really, really tight jeans that are also buckled. So his belly is just kind of like flopped over with several rolls, very hairy. And at the center here, you see the pole with a mysterious kind of brown stain at the bottom of it. And 3 barrels. And this man walks up to you and he goes,
Well, hey there, brother. You here for the contest?
The contest sounds fun for the worms.
We here are gonna do some pole dancing if you want to join in. You have a rather
and he kind of looks down at your kind of overall garb and body and goes,
weird twinkish appeal to you, I guess.
The worms are fond of my dancing.
Well, this guy'll fit in right the place more than anybody else. What do you say, Brad?
and he kind of gives Brett a slap on the back, and a piece of him kind of crumbles off, and he smiles and he goes,
Bocephus is the name.
David.
Well, that's good. Here be the stank pole, so we're about to, these fine people in the audience are gonna be the judge, okay? Each of us are gonna go through a little dance routine. So, let me explain it to you. If you, we're gonna choose a dip of our choosing here, to our liking. We got some, let's see here. He takes the first one off, and the first one is, butter, which will give you a -1 to agility saving throws, and a +1 to seduction. He goes over to the next one, and he pats it, and opens it up, and he goes, oh, yeah, we got some canola oil here, too.
it's a -5 to agility saving throws if you dip yourself in this, and +5 to seduction. And then he goes over to the last one, and he says,
Oh, this one's personally my favorite.
and he opens it up, or you can choose mystery grease. -3 to agility saving throws, and it'll automatically fire the crowd up.
Yeah. Well, they like to get a little rowdy in here, so, I guess maybe, since you're the first timer here, I'll let you start it off. You just, dip yourself in one of those here buckets or barrels, and, you, get to work on that pole. Do a little dance afterwards for the crowd, as all of us have a prepared dance to do, and, we'll see who wins.
So what are the checks itself gonna entail, or is that?
So
I'm gonna find out?
the agility saving throw is for when you get on the pole and grease yourself up. You have to be able to hold on to the pole because you're lathered in greasy material. And then afterwards you do a dance, which is going to be, if you have a prepared dance, you can do that. Or if you want to do just a regular dance, you would do a seduction roll and add the modifier minus the modifier.
Okay.
Oh, good thing you did do this, because you got better seduction than probably
Yeah, I do.
people here.
Okay. So do I full send it on the seduction, or do I do the mystery grease?
Probably full send it on the seduction. I don't know. I
Right
don't
on.
trust mystery grease.
I mean, you've already got
Then
dance
again-
days.
Then again, mystery grease is full unhinged, and I feel like this entire fever dream is just full unhinged.
Also
We'll,
true.
we'll roll for it. 1 to 10 is fucking, or 1 to 9 will be the fucking canola oil. Anything higher than that is fucking grease. All right, we're doing the grease, baby.
All right, the mystery grease. You open up the top of the barrel, and immediately you are met with the scent of like food that has been just kind of put inside of a closed barrel and shaken up with a bunch of grease from the kitchen, and as well as like some drank things at the end of the night, and like they take the bar rags and they kind of wring them out. It is a combination of all those smells into one greasy schlop.
Awesome. So, do I just hop on in there, or do I just go
Oh yeah,
myself?
baby.
Alrighty.
Whoa, brother! You're crazy, aren't you? Woo!
The worms love this.
I love it.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's episode.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you so much for joining, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it. I hope you all had a lovely night of terrible and crazy things happening just all at once, and everybody's still alive. You know, at the moment, Maxwell got brought back up. He did his job. You know, Thames is holding in there. He might not have any armor anymore, but Thames is still holding in there and doing pretty good. And yeah, we made it through another fun and exciting stream. Hope you guys enjoyed your evening. I will see you guys all next Friday with another episode of Marth's Dungeon. If you're enjoying the content itself, make sure to hit that like button. The sub button as well will give you notifications for every time we go live. And let's see, what else? Yes, if you want to support me and Tori directly, who's the artist for this, we spend quite a long time in both of these weeks, in the weeks, in between, making maps, music. Tori does all of the art. If you guys wish to support us in different means, you are more than welcome to join up and become a part of the Patreon family. There's different tiers with different perks to each tier. We're actually going to be doing one of the art streams for the highest tier for the Patreon in this next week. So anybody that does have that tier, make sure to contact me, or I'll be contacting other people, and you guys let me know what you would like drawn in Microsoft Paint. As you can clearly see, we're quite capable of making some really great art, lovely art. But yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your evening. And as always, my friends, stay beautiful. Peace.